like the monastery menu or battle preparations. I've never just like done the autosave like right after a battle and before a cutscene. So this is interesting place to start for me.
Yeah.
Inciting a kingdom noble to rebel. Unlawful entry. The attempted assassination of the Archbishop. An attack on the Holy Mausoleum. It is unnecessary to go on, followers of the Western Church.
What? We have nothing to do with the Western Church. You have already been identified.
But you're all
Please
churches.
spare us your second-rate theater.
I'm pretty sure the boss of the map was called like Western Church Bishop.
Western
You are well
Church
past the hope
Mans.
of redemption.
Something like
If
that,
you have
yeah.
any grace remaining, you will willingly offer your life as atonement for this crime.
No, this isn't what we were told would happen. We've been
No,
deceived.
I swear though, this morning when I was watching that Sakurai Presents, ooh man, my parents like opened my door. They're like, "Did you fall out of bed or something?" I was like, "No, these are happy noises."
This is a happy time for me.
We know you've already slaughtered many of our fellow
I know
brethren.
maybe one other person who's as excited as I am. Everyone else is probably somewhere in a state from "oh, okay" to "oh, I bet that'll make Chris happy."
To
I suppose that's
No,
that.
like I was looking on Reddit afterwards, and like I saw maybe one like, "Guys, we won, Sora's in Smash," followed by a bunch of lame AF. Another OP sword fighter, wham! And I'm like, I don't give a crap. You can't bring my mood down right now.
you cannot defeat
Relations
this
with the Western
mood.
Church aren't exactly friendly.
Like Kingdom Hearts isn't my favorite game anymore, but Sora was still the character I wanted most, and I'm just glad to get him.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
He was definitely on my list for sure.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
And like to be honest, I was not expecting Sora at all.
Nor was I. I was actually quite surprised.
Yeah, no, I just resigned myself to thinking, oh, it's never gonna happen. It's probably too much hell getting the rights to
Then
it.
there's the Western Church.
Yeah, because I feel like
just him that way.
yeah, they're
Like
not.
I feel like the up close shot of the Mickey keychain probably cost them more than the rights to the character Sora.
Oh, definitely.
Not too smart to bicker with people who worship
That in
the
and
same
of
goddess
itself
as
is
you.
surprising that they were
Bishop
able
of
to
the Western
even do
Church
that.
must be pretty ambitious.
Yup.
Probably
Yup.
hopes to split off
No,
completely.
but like
In which case,
I
you'd need to
even if
weaken
it wasn't
Central
Sora,
Church's
I thought it was a
influence.
really
Killing
like
Rhea
cute
is certainly one way to do that.
celebratory trailer for the end of
Shock
Smash.
no one.
Yeah,
I hear the
Ultimate
knights
at
have been
least.
sent to subdue the leaders of the
I like how it
Western
cut back
Church.
to like the first
We'll probably
trailer,
get a
and I can
chance
just
to
imagine Inkling's been sitting there staring at the Smash Ball for the past 3
Odd one,
years.
aren't you,
Oh, they
Professor?
have.
How'd you make it this far in life without ever
certainly
interacting with the church?
And like for 1 second,
I
when
can't
everyone was like
believe
turned
someone
back
like
into
you
the
exists
trophies, I
in
was like,
Fodlan.
oh
It's
shit, are they
too
gonna do? Is this gonna be
strange.
taboo? Like, what if they did an
Consider the fact that
original
Rhea
character
hired
Smash
Teach
rep? That
despite
would be
all
That would be.
that would have been pretty
So
cool.
those guys they caught, they all got the
And then I saw the
Man for Smash.
yeah.
Maybe Rhea
No, and then I saw the fire, and I was like, is this Dark Souls?
Yeah.
I own one of those games, but I haven't finished it.
Professor,
Oh, I will never
those
finish
who
a
cannot
Dark
be
Souls
saved
game. It's
must be
too
delivered to
hard.
the goddess of judgment.
I've played a
There you
bit
are,
of
Professor.
all
It
three
seems
of
Lady
them,
Rhea would
but
like a word with you.
I
I
think the one I have is 2, if I remember correctly.
I have 1 on the Switch and 3 on the Xbox.
The
and I have
Archbishop
Bloodborne, but I have finished.
Not that I
none.
had ever placed.
Oh, I don't think you've gotten to see this guy yet, Drew. Look at our main bad guy. This looks like some edgy 12-year-old's OC.
It is.
I mean, basically, yeah. They're
It
like,
basically
what
is.
screams a diabolical bad guy? We'll make them all black, add some red there because blood or whatever.
It's
And,
sad.
nothing's more intimidating than looking fabulous. So let's give him some big shoulder feathers.
Big shoulder.
Nothing says evil like a white face.
I mean,
look at history.
that's fair. That's true.
Ah, the weapon wielded by that thief.
Is that the Undertaker?
It does look like Mark Calloway.
The Undertaker. The eyeliner and everything.
Right. Just give him a fedora and it's done.
Yeah. There's so much about that man that screams Undertaker.
No,
Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at this man.
There's a
Tell us to rest in peace.
like in early Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, there's an episode where there's like this con artist who's like shamming the main character into thinking he's playing a shadow game when he's not actually.
Oh, boy.
And I swear, this dude was just the Undertaker. Like, long black trench coat. He had the fedora, a little like mask on, and dude was jacked as hell.
That's great.
They must be allowed to keep it. For
You know what we should do?
I do not have enough information
We
about
should
the professor.
watch/play the Escape the Undertaker thing on Netflix.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Netflix made a new like interactive thing,
Oh
and it's the
my
New
God.
Day like
Enjoy this
getting stuck in a like House of Horrors like Saw
I can
thing led by the Undertaker.
defeating those
That sounds so bad it's good.
Yes, exactly. That's what we
I saw
today.
I saw a thing on Facebook last night, and I'm like, wait, what is this? Only on Netflix? And I go, and it came out today, but it
Oh,
wasn't
nice.
out yet. It was like 1:30 in the morning.
Okay, I got you.
Oh, and like I watched the trailer, I'm like, this looks magnificent. This looks.
Surely it is not the sort of
Yes.
thing one hands over so
But if we streamed it, we would probably
even to
get
someone who
copyright
has the
strike.
ability to wield
Oh,
it.
yeah.
You can do what the people who post anime on YouTube do and make it like a little box in the corner. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or just talk over the whole thing.
Nemesis, the
I mean,
king
we
of
would be
liberation.
We
doing
would be
that.
laughing over the whole thing.
Ancient king of mankind who was defeated
It's
by Cerberus over
transformative.
1,000 years
It
ago.
is.
When
It's
Fodlan was
important
attacked by wicked
culturally
gods,
speaking,
it is
I
said that
think.
he defeated Nemesis with the sword of the Creator.
It's definitely
Nemesis used
on the
that
same
sword to
level
defeat the
as
wicked
like
gods,
Citizen Kane
saving all
when
of
it comes to
Fodlan.
like technique and
Henceforth, he was
filmmaking.
dubbed
I
the king
think.
of liberation.
Revolutionary.
However,
Bandersnatch, eat your
power
heart.
began to
Honestly.
The Undertaker has
himself
come
turned
for
to
you.
darkness.
What I
Saint
really
Cerberus
want them to
was
bring
forced
back
to
to
destroy
Netflix,
him.
because it was there, and then it wasn't anymore, and I was upset, is Kung Fury.
Given a little
No,
time,
is it
we could
gone?
more
That was
It's
original.
been gone from
Stranger's
Netflix for a
abilities.
while.
I thought that was a Netflix original.
I have faith.
I guess not.
I don't think it was.
That our friend here will
I think it
not
was
be
just a cult.
corrupted by wicked
It was just something that people
Since the
didn't
death
know
of
about
Nemesis,
Yeah.
until it
none
was
have
on
been able
Netflix.
to
Right.
wield
Yeah.
the sword of the Creator. Now, after all those long years of being sealed away, it has returned
Oh, boy.
and found a new master.
I
Actually, is
understand.
Tiger King a Netflix original?
As you wish, Lady Rhea.
You know? I don't know.
That one probably is, because I
See
think
that
that came
you
out
do
that
not
year.
betray the trust the Archbishop
I've not
has
seen
seemed to
Tiger King,
bestow upon you.
interestingly enough.
Nor have I.
I don't.
The sword of the Creator?
Nor do I.
Like, honestly, neither do I, because people were telling me about it, and they're like, oh man, it was so amazing. I'm like, nothing about what you said
It
sounds,
sounds like a
interesting.
Florida Man story.
Sounds
Sword
terrible.
Which
It
It's
is
fun until you realize it's real. Then this isn't fun anymore.
Yup.
Joe Exotic, a Florida man story.
I mean, if we're gonna be talking about Joe
Hello?
Exotic,
It
if
certainly
we're gonna be talking
is
about Joe
strange.
Exotic,
It certainly is.
Nice to do that.
oh
I
yeah,
didn't-
no, double tap home.
Yeah.
I feel as though we
But
became
you have to turn it on in the settings. I didn't know it
What did I
existed.
do?
What do I do?
Oh. Oh,
The
yes.
sword.
I didn't.
You haven't seen it?
I didn't know that that was a
Distinct from
thing
other ones we've seen.
either until recently.
Such as the one that.
I need to find
Oh
this thing.
goodness, what was her name? Cat.
No, now she's saying cat. They're just pushing the Morgana
Yes.
angle.
Yes,
I need to
her.
play Persona 5.
The sword of the Creator is different from her Thunderbrand in one key way.
It's very good. 10 out of 10 recommend
It
finishing.
bears a hole.
We should just start
Where
fresh
something
with
should have
Royal.
been, but is no
Honestly, yeah, like I played
longer. I
a
despise not knowing what is going
playthrough
on.
of base Persona,
It frightens me.
and it wasn't too long after that I got the Royal, and I was like, huh,
I must.
do I really want to play through the same game
Whatever
again?
comes to
Yes, you
pass.
do.
And the answer was yes.
We
Yes,
will
I did.
swear to cut
And I
it
did
off.
play through the same game again.
Royal is fucking rad. Like
Yeah.
there's so many like quality of life improvements. The dungeons have more depth to them. Like it's so good. It's so fucking good.
And yet it ended up
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Yep.
It's really
Could I
good.
even use it anyway?
There's
Also-
collectibles and shit.
Oh
Yeah.
no, you're Bane.
Yeah. Also, Kasumi.
Yeah,
Just saying.
Kasumi is top tier. S tier.
She's the whole expansion.
No, there's quite a bit more to it. Than
I
that.
know.
But yeah.
In terms of new
She's
characters,
she's the titular expansion.
she's on the
character.
cover, sure, but in terms of new characters, she's only like one of 3,
Mm.
and it goes like way more in depth on Akechi.
It's real great. It's real good. Okay.
Isn't the chess girl?
The ceaseless
one of the
rains
new
that
ones?
satiate
No, she's not.
No, she was in base Persona.
Okay.
are accompanied by fierce winds and mighty roars of thunder. This abundance of light, sparkling as it falls against beams of emerging sunlight, is a constant reminder to the people of Fodlan that nature is ever wild and unpredictable. But when the rain finally does take pause, the clouds part and give way to a
It's just dead.
He's dead. He's died.
He's died.
Oh man.
No, but I've watched that video so many times.
I can't blame you. That was the second best thing I've seen all day.
Yeah. And I just want to take that confidence that he has at the beginning and just put it in a bottle and give it to him afterwards.
I mean, give him a bottle of sparkling water, I guess.
No, he would
We
die.
got 4 stacks. There we go. Oh man, I need to check when the first fishing day is coming up.
Yeah, we need to figure that out.
If it's not, I think it's either this month or next month, but I cannot remember.
Fish for literal
They
hours.
stole a hero's relic from
Like
Crest of
honestly, you
Flames.
joke, but that's what it turned into. Like I said a few weeks ago, like the first time I sat down to just like use up all the bait I'd saved up on one of those special fishing days, I was able to watch through the entirety of Inside while I was doing that.
Yeah.
Why does the church gotta do it?
This skirmish involves a holy relic, and is therefore more than a single noble is capable of resolving. The hero's relics are immensely powerful weapons. We must meet
Now
this
the map
threat
coming up
with adequate
is
force.
very interesting.
Fortunately, most of the
Yeah.
Knights of Seros are away from the monastery, purging the apostates of the Western Church. So we are entrusting you with this mission. After all, you wield the sword of the Creator, which is more than capable of opposing any relic.
The sword of the Creator is
I've been on that fucking Metroid Dread hype train.
Oh yeah?
Like so hard.
However, to
Cause
ensure
like
that no harm
last
comes to
week
the students, we will
I
also
like
send
played all the way through
monasteries'
Super
most skilled
Metroid.
Oh,
individuals
fun.
to
And then the
Must
two
remind you that you are expected to
days that
conduct yourself
followed,
in
I
a
played
manner
all the way
befitting the
through
wield
Metroid
of that
Fusion.
holy sword.
Maybe it's because
Also,
I've
you
never
should know
played a
that Professor
Metroid game
Hammond has
that
been
Dread
waiting for you.
isn't really like grabbing my attention.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
TJ,
fair.
gotta say,
I
never
wasn't
would've guessed you were
I
a
wasn't
descendant
super
of the
excited
King of
until like I
You
on a
didn't
whim
forget,
was
did
just
you?
like,
That
you
story I
know,
told you about a
I
relic that could cut
I
a
have
mountain
like
in half?
bought all of the
That relic
Metroids
was
and
the
never
sword of the
never
Creator,
like
the
finished
very
one of
same
them.
used by Nemesis, the King of Liberation.
And I finally was just like, well, I got into Zelda recently, another game series that I had like played most of and never finished any of them.
Right.
So like maybe it's my time to get into Metroid. And I was correct.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know, I don't understand isn't gonna cut it here at the monastery.
I really
Professor
dig
Hanneman has been looking
those
for you.
games
He
aesthetically.
probably wants to examine your crest with those crazy instruments of his.
The visual
Sounds
like
amusing.
storytelling
Maybe I'll
and
tag
world
along.
building is very interesting to me. And the exploration element of it is
Right.
quite good.
I just want to take a second real quick to say it's a travesty that Judith is not playable.
Yeah.
Yeah, and only because on Azure Moon you get Gilbert, who's exclusive to that route.
Mm.
On Crimson Flower you get Yuritsa, who's exclusive to that route.
Yeah.
Verdant Wind you get nothing.
It's
He get clawed.
And like she's around the entire game.
That's so weird.
But you just never get to play as her.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that she was maybe bugged in some way.
She looks
well,
like
she
a
appears as an ally unit in a couple maps. So like she's got combat data, like they recorded crit quotes for her and everything. So I don't know. The only reason I can think of is because the class she uses whenever she's on the field is the Lord class, and the only other characters who get that class are Claude, Dimitri, and Edelgard. So maybe it's to make them more special. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's an easy fix. Just don't.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's weird. That is really strange.
What are you doing here?
That's Lady Judith to you, boy. I told you, until you're in charge, I expect you to address me with all due respect. Anyway, I'm here to retrieve you. Duke Regan's condition has taken a turn for the worse.
Are you saying the old man's on his deathbed?
No, it's not that bad.
But it is.
But in the
bad.
state he's in, he won't be able to participate in the next roundtable conference. He wants you to go in his stead.
He's not on his deathbed, but he is.
He's got a death hammock, actually.
He is in bed.
Oh, this is Judith, also known as the hero of House Daphne.
So you're little Claude's teacher, are you?
Dead.
How much trouble?
Already in the coffin. How much trouble has he been getting? I mean, he's missed a couple 82%, so plenty.
Yeah, that's
if
so sad.
Didn't give it away, you should know that Judith,
I'm so angry.
Lady
about
Judith,
those.
is the leader of the famous House Daphne of the Leicester Alliance. She used to be a big deal at the roundtable conferences, but it seems
no, it could be worse
she's been
though.
reduced to a mere.
Could be dead.
You had better shut that mouth before I put my boot in it,
I mean,
you tactless nuisance.
Hilda
Now, come on,
almost
let's get
was.
Sorry, Professor, but I need to borrow the boy for a bit.
What do I do?
I suppose we'll have to finish our chat later. Sorry, Teach.
Good
But
one.
don't you worry. I'll be back in time for our next mission. All right, Judith, let's get going.
It's Lady... I suppose you are the active leader for the time being.
I am, so be my
Fair
ass.
enough, boy. Fair enough.
Eat.
Good of you to come, Professor.
Yes.
I've heard much about you lately.
Hi,
Specifically, that you
Hanneman.
were able to awaken the sword of the Creator's power.
Oh,
Mostly,
man,
it
oh,
seems
man.
the true nature of your crest has been uncovered. I had, of course, seen your crest before. However,
Don't look at me.
first, I failed to recognize
That's
its true
disappointing.
nature.
Oh, yeah.
Eventually, it dawned on me
Yes,
that what
I
is
am.
visible is perhaps merely a small part of a greater whole. In other words, your crest is too significant to be detected when using normal instruments. After this discovery, I began researching crests that might fit that description, which allowed for a temporary hypothesis. However, I could not be certain. The crest my conclusions led me to was far too unusual. A crest thought to have disappeared from this world in the millennium since the fall of Nemesis, the King of Liberation. The Crest of
The
Flames.
fire
That is what
emblem.
you
The
possess.
Crest of Flames. Some might call it the Emblem of Flames. An emblem of fire, if you will.
A fire.
Perhaps you might even go so far as to call it a fire emblem.
Yeah.
3 houses.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many more times will I make that joke?
We must. Every time. Every time it comes up, it must be made.
A legendary power, dormant since time
You're not
immemorial, now resurrected. There can be no doubt that this ancient power resides within you.
The 4th ice cream bowl was lost at some point, forever altering the vibe. I scream, you scream, we all scream.
Oh no. I don't like that. Mom Wella's birthday. Okay, come to tea.
Tea time.
There's no booze tea. I forget what she likes. I don't know. Tea of the
Thank
Saints.
you for your invitation. To what do I owe this surprise? Thank you.
This tastes like shit.
You should be able to give them tea they don't like.
Yeah.
Reliable allies.
God, I hate this.
You're actually losing support points with me.
We didn't bring very many cookies to this one.
Oh, I don't know. They all went to her tits. I don't know. Shareable snacks.
Yeah, she actually, it's not because we didn't think she would want very many cookies, it's because she ate all of them before we got here.
What did I say?
There's no alcohol in here. It's better if you can't, if you can sleep.
What did I say?
Sipped.
Maybe yours doesn't have any alcohol in it.
Yes, yes, it doesn't.
Quite right.
Thanks for the treat. Come by the infirmary anytime you need anything. I'll be waiting, Professor.
Oh my.
Oh. Okay. I am a child.
Charm!
It's the milfstress.
Oh, the milfstress.
I forgot about that.
Oh, the milfstress.
Ooh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Sora!
Support.
We'll do that in just a second. Real quick, I want to make sure the fishing thing happening today. Fistfuls of fish. That's the one. So this could very well just turn into a fishing stream for a little bit.
Hell.
Depending on how much bait we have.
Hell.
We don't have the merchant yet, so we shouldn't have too much. But we're definitely going to want to make sure we go fish.
Fish.
Okay. No one's hit level 10 yet, so no new classes that we care about, unless. Okay. Lauren's got both of his.
Excuse me.
And we got the 2 for Marianne. Yeah, no, that looks good. Okay, so support. Cloud, go talk to Marianne. I forgot about the maid outfit.
Did you forget?
I did.
Claude?
Ah!
Marianne, have the gods taken pity on my lost soul and revealed a sign to me?
She's like, what the fuck?
I've been researching the 10 elites of Photon, but I can't tell fact from fiction. Anyhow, what can I help you with?
Well, I found this pendant, and I think it's yours.
Ah, right you are. Yeah, honestly, I'd resigned myself to never seeing it again. It's a keepsake from my uncle, who's passed on. If I truly lost it, my grandfather would have had my head. Thanks for returning it to me, Marianne. You saved my tail.
Please, it was nothing. I should be...
No, I think that's enough researching for today. Why don't you join me for a nice chat?
I just came to deliver the pendant.
Sounds awfully lonely to only talk to those whom you have business with. Do you really dislike talking to people that much?
It's just... I never know what to say. I'm sorry.
She's like, that's basically the gist of it.
Figure it out as we go. Tell me, are you like this with your father too? Within the Alliance, Margrave Edmund is prone to debate. With a father like that, I would have thought...
Margrave Edmund is my adoptive father.
Oh, is he? I didn't know. Where were you born?
That is none of your concern. I really must be going.
She's hiding something, that much is clear. But that just makes me all the more desperate to know her secrets.
They got support level C. How grand.
Is that everything?
Yes, that's the last of them. Thank you, Marianne. Just when I thought all the laundry was dry, the wind got stronger, and by the time I realized what was happening, there were clothes dancing across the sky.
That must have been frustrating to watch.
What
I didn't imagine they would
nerd.
float
What
all
a
the way to the stables.
nerd.
Thanks again for letting me pick them up.
It was no trouble. They landed right at my feet.
Well, now I can hang it all back up before sunset. Everything should be dry by the day's end. All right, I should get to...
Are you alright?
Uh-huh. The hamper's just a little heavier than it looks. Do you think you could give me a hand?
What hamper?
You got here just in time. Thanks for the help hanging everything up.
It was nothing.
Huh.
And now we sit here in awkward silence.
Wanna make out?
Are we about to kiss right now?
I'm sorry. I know I'm not much fun to be around. I'm not very good at small talk either.
Oh, no, that's all right. After all, just look over there.
Huh? Oh, the flowers are lovely.
They were mere buds until just the other day. Now look at those gorgeous blooms.
How wonderful.
If we'd been chatting away, we might never have noticed them. Sure, the laundry was an ordeal, but at least there was a silver lining.
One more, and then on to business.
Marianne is best friends with everyone.
Being kicked must have hurt.
Oh yeah, she's super popular today.
They think you won't
Such
get
is
up
the
unless you're in
nature of a
pain.
healer.
It must be difficult letting those brutes
Honestly, look online, such is the nature of Marianne.
Marianne.
This
What are
is
you up to?
also fair.
Nothing.
Really?
It's
I was sure I
not
heard you
all
talking to
lewd.
someone.
But quite a bit of it is. God,
by
I
the
just
way,
remembered
are you
about
free
the
right now?
ears.
Is there something you need?
Oh,
I
that's
was
right.
about
You
to go
thought
buy
her
towels
ears
and
looked
soap,
funny.
But the girls saddled me with all these
Leonie's are
specific
weird
requests.
too.
They want it all to look cute
In
or
the
to smell a certain
portraits.
way, but all that's just nonsense to me.
A lot of the
I've always
ears.
made my
look
own towels out of
weird.
old scraps and soap from used cooking oil.
Yeah.
I've never given it much thought beyond that.
Oh,
Yeah.
But I've noticed you've got some really nice things. So you have an eye for that stuff, right?
It's like they've
Obviously, I
got
give you
that
all the credit,
angy vein
and I'm sure
popping
everyone
out
would be
from the
really grateful
ear.
for your help.
You mean the one that's used in all anime?
Yes, that
Really?
one.
I don't think that's true.
The
Come
angy
on,
vein.
You'll be doing me a big favor.
You know the angy
my
vein?
adopted father tells me
Angy
I
vein.
should
The
stay
ang
too far
vein.
from
The
monastery.
vein that you
That's
see when you get
nonsense.
angy?
You've got to get some fresh
The
air.
angy vein.
Besides, I wouldn't be much help. I don't think anyone would like whatever I pick out anyway. It would
Oh, I
all
can't
go to
remember the
waste.
actor's name.
And I'm
but
sure
Daddy
that
played
having you
Goku in
around would
Dragon
just
Ball
cause you
Evolution.
misfortune, Leonie.
Are you
Oh.
serious?
Oh, he has a
I should stay
terrible,
here
just
by
like
myself.
half of his
No,
forehead
hold on
is just a
second.
vein.
Oh god.
You'll cause me
I have not seen
misfortune?
Dragon Ball
What kind of
Evolution, nor
backwards
will
talk
I
is
ever.
that?
You'll have to
If you
watch
really
it
don't
if
want me
Goku
around, then at
comes
least
to
come out and
Smash.
say it straight. I'm
Well,
sorry for
nobody's
the
coming to
unwelcome
Smash
invitation.
ever again.
Don't worry,
so-
I won't make the same mistake again.
I mean, they said that was the last fighter, not the last character.
Ah. Goku's support trophy win.
Alright, time to get into it.
I have watched all of the good Dragon Ball shows. I will not be watching the bad live action movie.
That feels a little harsh, don't you think? Book!
Book!
It is arguable that The Last Airbender is a better movie, almost.
Oh, I haven't seen the Dragon Ball movie, so I don't know.
It is arguable that Shyamalan's take on Avatar is about as good.
Interesting. Wait, that was an M. Night Shyamalan film?
No.
The
Avatar movie is,
The Last
yes.
Airbender movie is.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
That man makes terrible films.
That explains so much.
Yeah, he made... 2 good movies and 1 okay movie, and then the rest of his career has been a pile of hot, wet trash.
Oof. Big mood, though, honestly.
Yeah. No, yeah. He also wrote Stuart Little. That's a weird thing to think about.
Huh. I don't know if I should like him more or less now.
That's an appropriate thought, yeah.
Purple flower seeds. There we go.
Yeah.
Those will give us Rocky Burdocks.
Oh, hell yeah.
More! Oh man, this is about to be so good.
It's gonna be good.
Motherfucker.
No. Well, we couldn't be that lucky.
That's okay. That's okay. We got 2 slots, so we'll do 1 set of the purple seeds and 1 set of the mixed herbs.
Oh God. He's got the Angie vein.
Oh goodness.
The Angie vein?
All across his goddamn head.
I don't like that.
Is that man white?
Yes.
Why is a white man playing Goku? I guess.
Like, are you really gonna ask?
James Marsters is Piccolo.
What the?
And that's the best casting choice.
What?
Think of it. Belonging to the ancient king Nemesis.
Okay.
You have to master it as soon as you can. I can't wait to face off against such a legendary weapon. Join me for some training sometime.
What
I'm
does
interested
Piccolo
in your sword
look
technique.
like?
I'd like to
Green.
become your student someday. But
In
not
the
today.
Dragon Ball Evolution movie, yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
That's fair.
Probably bad green.
Bad green.
Cloud.
This wasn't the first time I've
You know what's
taken part in
funny?
an Alliance roundtable conference, but it was
Oh, yeah.
He's Zamasu.
There's not enough cooperation in that.
Oh, is he really?
Especially
Yes.
from Lawrence.
Oh, that's excellent.
In Dragon Ball Super, he's Zamasu.
Got at least 5 more years in him.
Redemption.
Well, is it though?
Is that a well-liked character?
It is not.
No.
Not Zamasu's the worst fucking part of Super.
It's better. It's
Okay.
it's a better role that he played at least.
Oh yeah.
Piccolo one.
It's
Because he
better
got
than-
he had a lot of fun doing Dragon Ball Evolution.
Yeah.
Huh. It was not a good movie, but he was having a ball and wanted it to be a good movie.
I mean, it's kind of like that guy who played M. Bison in the shitty Street Fighter movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
he had
that's
a
an
lot.
unfortunate movie.
He had a lot of fun though.
But like, I'm sure like recording all the Zamasu parts were really fun.
Probably.
It was just unfortunately written.
I just wish the Goku Black arc was
Hey,
a
Professor.
Goku Black arc instead of
Yeah.
half Goku Black and half Zamasu, who I didn't give a shit about.
Or if they just ended the arc with Trunks cutting him from tip to top.
Yeah.
If that was like the end shot.
Could have let Trunks have anything.
Yeah. Could have given Trunks like the big rub.
That would have been great.
I thought Trunks was a major character.
That's funny.
entrusted the sword of the creator to you?
No.
He's kind of a major character in some of his arcs.
Just who are you anyway?
Some.
I thought school life was peaceful and
Oh
quiet
yeah.
with
He's
us
important for a while, and then in the ending part of the Cell Saga, the best thing he does for everyone is die.
Shit.
Yeah.
He yamshes.
Much like all non-Goku and Vegeta characters in the Dragon Ball series.
But isn't all Vegeta do like get his ass kicked and then call Goku for help?
Goku is the hot tag. Vegeta is the one who takes the beam. Tags Goku in and he finishes it.
Fair enough.
Vegeta's better in Super than Z.
And the next few arcs are going to be real good for him if we ever get the continuation.
Oh, I saw blue sparkly. Sleepy boy, talk to me.
Talk to me, Sleepy boy.
We're at that
I
fight
love
in
you,
the
Sleepy
Holy
boy.
Mausoleum, right? I sincerely hope the holy artifacts.
I mean, we can. We a girl.
I admit, I wish I could have been there to see it.
I don't know that,
Even if
like...
it does make me queasy.
Like, we could do a lot
But I
better
was there too
than
early.
Sleepy boy, let's be
I'd gone
honest.
first thing in the
Oh,
morning. At noon, one of the monks chased me out, saying I'd been there too long. Who were they to decide when I've been somewhere too long?
Join us yet?
Huh? Your class? I can see the appeal, yes.
Yeah.
However,
Oh,
I still
shut
have
up
a lot
then.
of
Fuck you, Sleepy boy.
Okay, so...
We only have a D.
Let's see.
We're not a good teacher yet.
Well, that has more to do with your... Well,
That's more to do with, like, how much stuff you can do around the school.
yeah.
The students switch to your class when you excel in areas that they are particularly interested in.
Or if
So-
you become friends with it.
Yeah, so like Linhart, for example, he wants us to have a high magic stat, which we do not. And he also wants us to be good at faith magic, which we are not. But we can circumvent that by becoming friends with him. Talk to me, naked man. Oh, we get the sauna now. Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
We'll see how many activity points we have left over after we've taken care of everything else. Do we have tournaments yet? I forget.
We do.
Okay.
We did one last time.
Stuff? No
Things?
stuff?
Stuff.
Okay. So, what is the tournament? A lance tournament. That...
Do we have a lance boy? We have Sylvain.
We've got...
Oh, Leonie's.
Leonie's a higher level. She's going to be better for it than he will be. Yeah, she's... this is all her.
This is all Leonie, I think. Bye, Ingrid.
Wait. Okay, we're just gonna barely win this. Yeah, because we get 4 rounds of combat, and then it doesn't matter if either party's gone down, you just auto lose. So if we can't beat our people within 4 rounds, then we just lose. We'll hold off on healing for right now. Unless I... No, I didn't miscount. Oh, I forgot she has that crest.
Oh, no.
Of course it was gonna proc then.
Oh, that's the worst. Damn it, Bernie!
Ah.
Don't Bernie me.
F it. We'll come back next week for it.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, so
Will we
time
be able
to play
win the
hide
World
and seek.
Will we be able to win the World Martial Arts Tournament? Find out next time on the heart-stopping episode of Dragon Ball.
Okay, can we do that yet?
No, I love Bernie too. I just am upset that her crest popped off and fucked us.
Okay, let's see here. The time limit always makes me so anxious.
Yeah.
And then I get caught on the map, and I hate it. Getting close. Are they already putting them in the rooms? I hate it.
I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game.
I hate to love it. I love to hate it.
You love to see it.
And then other times they're just out in the open. But I'm not seeing them meow.
I am neutral happy about Sora. Chris is very excited.
I am very excited about Sora. It made my day. I have been in an unassailably good mood since 9 this morning. And nobody's going to bring me down. I cannot find these people. Oh my goodness. They should be right around here.
They should be.
I probably ran past them like twice. What the hell?
Oh, there he is. Where's she? There they are.
We have 13 seconds, and they're on opposite sides of the
monastery. Definitely not gonna get this one.
Okay, you know what that means.
I'm gonna reset.
I'm safe scumming this. You get a good battalion for doing well. I think it's 4 weeks in a row. But Davey doesn't like me when I play Smash.
Aww.
Oh.
Who's that?
Is that Eric?
What's the name?
Garamok. Yeah, that's Eric.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm down to play Smash sometime, especially once Sora's out. Like I'm gonna play the game way more than I ever have.
I need to get Kazuya, and I will get Sora.
I dicked around with Kazuya in the training grounds, and like I practiced getting like all the button combos off.
Yeah.
And I can't remember how to do a single one of them.
Incredible.
Which room are you in? There you are. I don't give a shit. We're save scumming this.
I mean, you're. I feel like you're decent with just about everybody, Eric.
Where you is?
I just want Kazuya because I have a relative amount of nostalgia for Tekken.
Weird.
Oh, I saw him over on this side of the map.
Is that weird? I don't know, I used to play with my brother a lot. I'm not good at it, but I like it.
Am I blind? Nope, there it is.
Oh no! Oh no!
I'd have to get caught on the map for 17 seconds. That would be very tough.
Yes. We'll make it happen.
Yeah.
Your Mac has gotten a lot better. Oh, good.
Little Mac.
Okay. So.
Your bacon Mac.
Next we'll head this way.
Oh, is there a Big Mac sack this week? I mean, it's too late now.
Yeah, it's very much late.
Open!
I don't remember.
I just know we won. I don't know if we got a sack.
I think we probably did.
Oh, we won? That's good. I've heard they've not been doing so hot.
Oh yeah, they were doing fucking shit.
Well, the one against Jacksonville was a good game.
Yeah.
And it was like it came down to the wire.
Yeah, that game was good, and they dropped the ball at the very end. That was a decent game. The other one was close.
Oh, we get
but
the statues this month. Awesome.
They were playing like absolute garbage.
Garbage.
Garbage day.
Yes.
Song and dance live on in our memories, but there's no real record of them. Even memories fade over time. Will anyone remember me when I'm gone? That is 100% Dorothea. Yeah. Maybe you should try harder to be memorable.
Oh God.
Who are you again?
Aww. Don't hurt Dorothea.
Can't wait for Sora to come. Oh yeah, I'm not going to be good at him, I'm sure, but I'm not going to play hardly anyone else.
Professor.
Like, I'll cycle probably between him and the few characters I play right now, Robin, Pyramithra, and Sonic.
Well.
And I'll be trash at all of them.
Yes. I cycle between Samus, Lucina, Banjo and Kazooie, Joker.
Joker's fun.
I like Joker. Oh, and Zero Suit Samus.
You there.
Just one tea blend. That was it. That's Nintendo's way of telling you to spend more money.
Pop another amiibo on there.
It seems that our next mission is another bandit hunt. This time I've heard that the leader is the son of a noble family.
I'm a bandit.
What a complete disgrace to the nobility.
We got, quite possibly, a contender for the worst father in all of Fire Emblem.
Yup.
And this is considering past games where your fathers have tried to kill you.
Yup.
Like, not only is he a bad dad, but he's not interesting in the slightest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna get the blacksmith.
Greetings,
Thank
Professor.
goodness.
Nothing to report. Oh, come to think of it, last month there was something to report, wasn't there? Thanks to you, I hear that everything was resolved. I never realized that bandits had entered. I'm not a great guard after
I've been
all,
here
am I?
since day one, dude.
I hope you will forgive me one day.
Bandits have always been here.
Maybe.
Would you help me out?
No.
Knew I could count on you.
I love those.
Oh,
Hey there.
by the way,
Come back anytime.
so hold on. I gotta, or no, it's not that one I want. I think if I push, oh, I forget what the stick is. Here we go. She's got a tub of Legos. She's been holding out on us. Oh, let me unzoom. That's disorienting.
Yeah, I don't care for that.
Oh, okay. We're also, if we do this battle, we'll get access to the merchants, and that'll be very nice.
Yes.
Okay.
You can get lots of bait. For
Oh,
fish.
yeah. Like, genuinely, that and smithing stones are, like, the only things we're ever going to need to buy from them.
Yes.
Maybe something, a few odds and ends here and there, but not a whole lot.
The coffin of Saros in the Holy Mausoleum should have held her remains. Instead, they say...
If I still played Heroes, I would have been pulling until I got Gatekeeper, 100%.
Some people are unhappy because they don't have the crest they want. And some are unhappy because they have a crest they never asked for.
Anyways, I'm gonna go back to staring at this barrel.
You poor thing.
Professor.
More bait.
Hell yeah.
Oh. Professor.
Let's see.
You acquitted yourself honorably last month. To think they'd go into the Holy Mausoleum and assault the Goddess Tower. I cannot imagine the Western Church was acting on its own. Someone must have been helping them. As for the masked knight who escaped, his days are numbered. I hope we find him soon, so I can kill him myself.
Dude's still alive 5 years from now.
Oh.
You're not very efficient.
Damn it. But she is goal-oriented, and that's that.
Causing you all this
True
hassle,
enough.
Professor.
Don't misunderstand. I always thought he was a piece of garbage. But I never thought he'd steal the relic. I can't wait to see his face when he realizes I'm in the group that was sent to take him down.
I don't think we're going to be fielding you, buddy.
What? Damn it. Well, I'm gonna go back to staring at the wall.
Let's see. Daddy Dearest won't appear until we accept the quest to go find him. Oh, by the way... Oh, okay, never mind. I guess it doesn't happen until you clear the side story, but once you do it, your mother's name will show up on the tombstone.
That's weird, because I think I've gotten to the point where it says
Yeah, it says it. You're just about ready to start chapter 5. You definitely would have heard it by this point.
I have.
Let's see. Are there things and stuff? No.
Oh, Seth.
Professor, Gerald was looking for you.
Where he is?
It seems he has gone off somewhere. If he is not in his room, then surely someone has seen him. Ask around.
So it's a fetch quest.
I have something to ask of you.
Have you seen those Seth Says memes?
Oh god,
You must
no.
be rather bewildered.
They use like they take like a screenshot of like the little text box that gives you like the lore behind the quest or whatever, like their actual request, instead of just like, you know, like in the big text box it was just like, talk to Gerald. That's all you need to know. You don't have to read anything over on the left if you don't want to.
Yeah.
But that's what those memes are, and it's always stuff like, Professor, I have an urgent request. Flane and I are trapped in the McDonald's plane place. We haven't been able to eat our food yet. Can you see us waving at you from the bubble window? Stuff like that.
That's
May
wonderful.
I ask a favor?
Oh, if we accept this one, it'll use up an activity point. So we're not going to do that right now. We'll see what we have left over. Yeah, that one's taking Rhea to tea, which you couldn't do in the base game.
Oh, Professor, are you looking for Captain Gerald? I just saw him in the Knight's Hall a little while ago. He was talking with a female knight, but I didn't get a good look at who she was.
Female knight. That leaves the options of Catherine.
Catherine?
Yep.
Catherine?
Could even be Catherine.
It could maybe be Catherine, I think.
Let's see.
Don't you think Professor Hanneman's been acting a bit strange? Maybe he's made some kind of big discovery.
I mean, Professor Hanneman's always been acting strange towards me.
Wait, there's a question.
Don't you think
Oh, we have
Professor
to give you some of the herbs because you're a fucking nerd.
Herb.
Confidence herbs.
Thank you very much.
There we go. And the hopeful herbs are probably going to be for Marianne, if I remember correctly. Is there stuff? Are there books?
Hey there.
Books?
Maybe.
There are no books.
Damn it.
Hi.
Damn it. Oh god.
Hey, you.
Hey.
And there's no people. So, on to questing. Let's see. How did I miss Flame?
I don't know.
Why is that fish so still? Wait, is it swimming sideways?
That mug dead.
Perhaps
This
it is
motherfucking
resigned to
dead.
its woeful fate of being plucked from the water and eaten. Ah, Professor, you are so outgoing with all of the students. I would like to have more opportunities to connect with you, though I'm certain my brother would disapprove. Might you help me with a favor?
There we go.
The fish.
No, that's a dog.
You dumb idiot.
Okay. Let's just get the fishing out of the way now.
Yeah. It's fishing time. Ooh.
We've got a good chunk saved up. We'll definitely get a professor level out of this.
Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. Excellent.
Ah, shit!
No!
That's
Reset.
okay. And here's what we do on Fistfuls of Fish, because we caught one Tutate's loach, and another, and another.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. I want that small fry.
Ooh.
There we go. That's a big one. Shit. Fuck. Damn it.
The pressure's getting to you. The
A little
pressure's
bit.
off.
Hey. Actually, C. And now we got adjutants. There we go.
C is for cooking together.
We're gonna do that on the big fishy.
You'll get one.
Oh man, oh man. If you could have had anyone you wanted for the last Smash slot, who would it have been?
I would have liked if Doomslayer was an actual character.
Yeah?
I was also hoping for Ryu Hayabusa a little bit.
Who is that?
It's the ninja from Ninja Gaiden.
Ah, okay.
I thought that would have been cool.
I gotcha. See, I saw a lot of people being like, oh man, someone like Doom Guy or Crash Bandicoot or even Waluigi, they deserve it like so much. It's definitely gonna be one of them. And I'm like, yeah, but no. Doomslayer and Crash are popular in America, sure.
No, yeah.
Not so much in Japan, where the guy who makes the game lives.
Yeah.
And then fucking Waluigi, you don't actually want him. You just think you want him because of the memes.
No, yeah. That's what I was thinking. Like, Waluigi, the only thing good about Waluigi would be the fact that we got Waluigi. I cannot think of what they would do, what they could do to make him an interesting character.
Yeah, it'd be like Wario, except taller.
Yeah. Like, that would be, like, the only functional thing that I can think of, but, like, that wouldn't be interesting.
I didn't say it would be.
No, yeah. I was just trying to think of, like, things that they would feasibly do that would make him interesting. I can't think of anything because there's like hardly any baseline for what,
like,
Waluigi
unless they have Waluigi,
does.
unlike Mario, Luigi, and Wario, unless they just have him inexplicably dip into his animations from the sports games.
Yeah, like I guess, cause like I mean, fucking Villager, their up B is like balloon fight, which is just a reference to the fact that like a lot of children never knew what the fuck balloon fight was until they got the fucking NES thing from Animal Crossing on the GameCube.
No, I don't know if it's just because like I did honestly really want Sora, and I'm ready to admit I'm super biased about it.
No.
But I do think like Sora is a perfect fit.
I think he'll be great. I think it'll be good.
I mean, not even taking into account that you look across Kingdom Hearts and he can do so much different stuff. Like coming up with a kit for him is next to easy. Yeah. But like his whole shtick is he comes from a series of crossover games.
Yeah. It's a good fit. I think he'll be great.
Mm-hmm.
Crash would have been nice, but same thing with Waluigi. I don't know what Crash would do. Like Crash's moveset in Crash's video games are spin and slide.
Like his moveset would just be Dr. Mario's down special, except that's all he does.
Yep.
I will say, maybe the only things I would change about Sora are, for one, with his different costumes, I'd also give him different Keyblade skins.
Yeah, that would be good.
And honestly, the only reason I would do that is because I love the Oathkeeper and Oblivion, and I just would want to see them in Smash.
Well, it's like the fucking Kingdom Key's boring. It's iconic,
I mean,
but
it's iconic. I love it to bits, to death. Like, my first playthroughs each of Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, I literally never changed my Keyblade out. But there's other cool Keyblades out there.
Yeah. I love Keyblades as aesthetically, just because like they can get so fucking extra.
Yeah, like fuck the Ultima weapons or the Keyblade.
Oh yeah.
But I think my favorite Keyblade design is probably what is it? Wayward Wind, I think it's called. That's Ventus's OG Keyblade.
I'm trying to think. I do really like Oblivion.
Oblivion's pretty neat. I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of the one that Riku got to replace Weighted On.
His fucking car key.
Yeah, it looks like there's a Keyblade in the OG Kingdom Hearts that it's based off of, I think it's supposed to be based off of the of Leon's sword. I want to say it's called Fenrir, but
oh yeah, Gunblade's just the type of
yeah. I want to say it's called Fenrir or something, but I could be wrong. But it just looks like a big broadsword. Like, I can't remember for the life of me if it even has, like, key teeth on it. But, I would have given him different Keyblade designs for his different outfits. And I also would have given him Strike Raid. Maybe even gotten rid of Sonic Blade for it. Because don't get me wrong, like, his recovery with Sonic Blade and his not horizontal, whatever, I forget what the move is called, his up B. He has ridiculous recovery, and that's fun and all, sure, but I don't know, I just like Strike Raid. It's coming fast.
That's coming so fast.
Like, that wasn't just me, yeah?
No, yeah, that was... I was very surprised by how fast that... I didn't because you missed it. I because it was going so fast.
Okay, just making sure I'm not dumb. Okay, now imagine that, but for like 2 hours. That's what it's going to be like the next time we sit down to do that. Because we're going to have the merchant between now and then.
I can get down.
I appreciate
like, honestly, that's even something that, if we wanted to just, like, dick around with it, like, do something else and have that just be like a small box in the corner. Or, oh, no, not that. I just need the info. Thank you. Or just, like, do it off screen.
Yeah.
Okay. There you are.
Jonah!
I wanted to ask you to join me.
Faja!
Daddy!
I was thinking we should visit your mother. She's resting beneath this humble grave. Oh, of course you would ask that. I wouldn't know where to begin. I suppose I haven't talked much about her.
You're a terrible father.
He was gentle,
smart.
He's not.
So smart.
He's actually really good as far as Fire Emblem goes.
As Fire Emblem dads go, he's pretty great.
Flowers.
He's not the best, but he's pretty up there.
Yeah. Flower, her face would light up. I cherish those memories. I can't count how many times she made me happy just by smiling. And she smiled the most when she was pregnant with you. She died right after you were born. She wasn't able to
good, I killed my mother.
But she loved you with all her heart. That's the truest thing.
She loved me with all her heart.
This ring is the only keepsake I have.
What's up, Alex?
In time,
hello.
It will be yours. One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love.
I
as
will.
Well as I love her.
How based is it though to be the woman and propose?
Well done. You have my thanks.
I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
Okay, so now we gotta go back to the cathedral.
The cathedral.
Cathedral, as nobody calls it.
You have helped me so
There we
much.
go. And now we can do the statues.
Hell yeah.
These are actually like super useful because like we get extra divine pulses, we can get extra class experience that we gain. We can even like towards the bottom of these things you can get just extra experience. It's really good. And even though we don't really have like we're not worried too much about lances or faith, I think the Sethline statue is the one to go with at first image, just because that extra class experience can really help with mastering classes.
Yeah.
This one? You're this one? You're this one?
There's some extra experience, which is nice.
You're all set.
And
this
a
one?
class experience. There we go.
You're all
And
set.
do we want to grab the divine pulse while we're here, or pour it into some other skills?
Grab that divine pulse so we can pour things into other things later.
This one?
Like, we'll have enough renown left over to do other
You're all
stuff,
set.
But I think if we have the opportunity to get a divine pulse, I think we should take it.
And you know, as much as I like the idea of going for the authority or the sword skills +1, heavy armor +2 is just so that way we can stop messing with it sooner.
That's fair.
Plus bows and brawling for Claude and Raphael
You're all set.
are going
This
to be
one?
nifty.
You're all this one? You're all this one?
No.
You're all set.
Oh wait,
And
we
then
can't.
we can grab another divine pulse, or we can get more experience and a couple skill points.
This one?
I think
You're
you
all
get just a free 10,000 points of renown for clearing Cindered Shadows.
See you again soon.
Nice.
I got caught on the candle
The
thing.
candelabra.
So now, Rhea, right? Okay, so first things first. We got 1, 2, just 2 peeps motivated, and I can't remember how many we can teach at C. It's 4 or 5. Let's see. I know we don't have any gifts, but if we have 2 lost items for... Oh, we have a tasty baked treat. I know Lysithia likes those. Is she motivated? Yes, she is. Damn it. Okay, so if we've got 2 lost items for the same student, we can double into them. Let's see. I don't think this early on, though. That's a possibility. For someone who's deeply repentant. That could be Marianne. I think that'd be the only one we had for her. Let's see here. Yeah, looking at everything else.
We've got. I've seen like one for a few of our guys. We got the one for
the
Claude.
bow sheath is Claude. This one is not. That's Petra.
We've got
Sylvain. The artificial flowers, Lawrence. The wooden buttons, Raphael. This one's Lysithia. Oh shit!
Is the one that's interested in tea? Would that be Lawrence?
That one? No, that's for Ferdinand. The art books for Ignatz. I think that's for Marianne. I'm pretty sure this one's Hilda. Yeah, so we only have one for each. I think Hilda would get boosted motivation for the tasty baked treat. Because if we can motivate one of them just using gifts and then get the other two off of eating, that leaves us with 2 more points that we can use for other stuff. Let's see. Unless, wait, hold on. Do we have a lost item for Balthus? Because he's already half motivated. Secret Ledger, that's Yuri. No, none of this is Balthus. Dang. Okay, so we're gonna chance it with Hilda. I'm sure many of the boys at the academy thought.
Oh god.
What?
Her fucking portrait didn't show up for a second.
We have limited resources.
This is...
Damn it!
Damn it!
Okay, and I don't think there's any other way to get any more gifts right now. Unless... There might be a quest or 2 down in Abyss. Yeah, we can go check out Abyss real quick. You haven't been there in the main game yet, have you?
We went there.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did have to go down there to get Balthus.
We got Balthus and Constance.
Okay. Jesus. Oh, a thing. Nimbus charm. Avoid sunlight. That's for Constance.
Nimbus!
He's so shifty you can't even see him.
God. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there might be a quest or 2 down in Abyss. I don't really remember.
Fucking sewer people.
The Black Eagles, the Golden Deer, the Blue Lions, and the Sewer Rats.
What's that?
Okay, so Pagan Altar. No, there's no quest markers. Damn it.
It's like this.
You're a busy one, aren't you? Always on the road. Being a professor seems
Can we just
like
talk about how that
gig.
kid just appeared?
Back when I was first enrolled here, we rarely traveled. The Battle of the Eagle and Lion was about it. This really stirs up the old memories. When I took part, my house lost. May have been my fault. It's hard to believe, but I was pretty rash back then. Hey,
You?
think I can join in again this year? Bet you can pull some strings and
Oh
make it
yeah,
happen.
you, who's like 10 years older than all the other students. That's so fair. But we actually can use him in that battle. Rusted lance and a partially used training sword.
Yay, I got some garbage.
Okay, there were no quests down here. God damn it.
You've wasted my time.
We might be able to trade, like, a small bit of renown for a gift. Items. No, I lied. Okay. Back to the surface. The sewers stink.
Oh, this fucking garbage hole where the demons hang out from Hellboy 2. I'm not a baby, I'm a tumor.
Oh, good lord. Do we get any stuff from doing the sauna? Because that is a quest.
Sauna time.
We get meat.
And wild game.
Herg. I'm thinking... This is how I think.
It's a good way to get in some cardio.
I don't know. I guess just hope I'm wrong and we can only teach 4. Because I'd rather use those extra 2 points to not eat. Well, hold on. Who do you want to be teaching? We should also take into account. He's got all the axe ranks he'll need, so he's just on bows and authority now. Axes and punching. Wait, why is Raphael a commoner?
I'm gonna give it my all.
Give it my all.
Do we have anyone else that we did that with? No. Okay, that's weird.
That is weird.
Oh, he probably didn't have the HP plus 5 yet. That's probably what it was. So, Raphael and Lysithea are ready to learn. Fucking nerds. Leonie has all the axes she'll need. So she could just focus on... Honestly, she has all the ranks she'll need for Pegasus Knight once she hits level 10. So I'm fine with just letting her do bows and flying for now. Balthus, that's all you need to do. That's fine. These look fine, but who do we want to instruct? Any thoughts?
Marianne.
Yeah?
Yeah. You could work on her reason a little more.
Okay. So, Marianne and... we could... Honestly, we could put it into Leone as well, since her primary weapon is going to be bows in the end, and she's kind of fallen behind on that compared to everyone else.
Yeah, that would be good.
Okay, so is there anything they both like to eat?
This is the eternal question. There we go.
Here we go. They'll both eat onion gratin. I forget how you pronounce that.
Gratin.
They'll both eat soup.
Good soup. Hey, look! It actually looks like soup.
This dish. It was my father's favorite. That
What if the soup was also lasagna?
Goddess, forgive me. I just got to know.
That would be not very great soup.
What if everything was just lasagna?
It's in a very big bowl, though.
Yeah.
I'll give it that. Let me see here real quick.
I mean, they do have a scaling issue in this video game.
Lesser rank, 3 houses. I'm just gonna check and see how many people we can teach real quick. Just because if it's 5, then as much as I don't want to, we should eat again.
Good soup. Good soup.
Okay, let's see here. According to Wiki, there we go. So, lecture points. At C rank, we have 5. Damn it. Okay.
Son of a bitch.
So, it's deciding how to spend the last point. Because, honestly, what I'm thinking, since we'll have 5 people motivated, that leaves 1 next time. We can... That leaves less people that we have to motivate.
Does the sauna time motivate people?
No, sauna doesn't motivate. It just increases your support. And it does do something else, actually. But well, you know what? Because of what it does, I think sauna time is what we should spend the last point on. And I'll show you that here in a moment. So let's get We haven't spent much time teaching Balthus, I don't think. We could get him and Claude motivated.
Yeah, that seems good.
Okay.
Baltus is new. We need to work on him a bit. Mold him into our own beast.
Yeah, I mean, he came with good weapon ranks, but if nothing else, it also lets us grind our support with him.
Yeah. Do you like it too?
My favorite meal at my favorite cost. Free. Gotta love this place.
What was this dish?
I did not even read, nor look at it.
It looked like a steak or something.
Right.
Visually. But I was wondering if that was actually what it was, since the fucking dessert we kept eating looked like fucking lasagna.
You're not wrong. Okay, so... Oh, supports. So this is something... It's between Claude and Balthus, so don't have to worry about it right this second.
Clothus.
This is, unfortunately, another thing we're going to want to save, Scum. So, we could read all this, or I can just tell you how it works. Basically what it does is whoever you invite into the sauna, if you sauna well, you and that person get a bonus to your skill points for that month.
Okay.
So, with that in mind, like for instance, Leone could be a good candidate for it, since she's someone who's kind of like falling behind on her main weapon rank, and that'll get her to learn it faster.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're in the sauna, you got 3 options. You can increase the steam, stay a little longer, or leave. Those gauges in front of them, our goal is to try to fill them to at least the green point, where they will be very relaxed. Well, not very relaxed, they'll be just regular relaxed. If we fill their bar up completely to that black line without going over, then they'll be very relaxed, and they'll get an even better bonus. In general, increased steam fills the bar more than staying longer, but it's kind of random how it works and how much it affects you. So I've kind of found that the best way to do it is to just hit stay long, because like, see, it does so little for us, but it did a good chunk for Leone. And if I reset right now and went back in, I'm willing to bet it would do a hell of a lot for us. And you can kind of play with it, like, even though her bar is up to the black line, doing more stuff doesn't necessarily mean it's going to go over. It might, like, stress it a little bit. Like, we'll see if it happens. Now, like, there, it did just go straight over. But so, she fainted, and we didn't even get a bonus, so that's a reset. It's annoying because it's not really something that you can, like, try to, like, predict and do well at. You just gotta hope that you press the buttons right and they both get hot and ready to come, or whatever it is.
Hot and ready like a Little Caesar's pizza.
Like, honestly, I did nothing but increase the steam. Byleth didn't even get to the green, and Leone went over. And
oh, God.
See, it filled even more for her this time. It's dumb and random, and I don't like that it's dumb and random. It does lend to some funny visuals here and there, though, depending on who you get in the sauna. She went over again. But Basic felt very refreshed.
Basic feels very refreshed, and Leone is dying.
Honestly. Like, you don't get, like, a nerf to your rank points if you go over in the sauna. But you can only invite someone into the sauna once a month, whether or not you get it right. So that's why it's worth save scumming, I think. And now watch. I bet this time she'll get next to nothing and we'll get like 3/4 of our bar full off of one button. No, it's a bit more even, actually. This one might work. I shouldn't have said anything. There we go. Now we get out of here. And they feel very refreshed.
We feel very refreshed.
Thanks. I'm glad
he gave us his meat.
Go in the sauna with your friends and I'll give you my meat.
Oh, and we've got some more renown, so we can honestly check the saint statues one more time. See if there's anything else we want to spend our renown on. Just because since we are about to go into an instructional, the saint statue buffs, there's no reason not to get them.
Need something.
Okay, so we can get bonus experience from one of these. Lance skills +2 or bow skills +2.
Do the sword skill, I think.
Okay. Like, do we want the sword skills all the way up to the experience, or do we want something from the other ones as well?
We could go up to the experience.
This one?
No, we can't, I guess.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, we can. I was looking at it.
It's cumulative. The more renown you spend on a statue, the less everything else is going to cost. But we could get the axe skills right now, too, if we wanted.
Sure,
This one? You're all set. See you again soon.
Okay. Time to go. It's time for class, bitches!
What's up? It's time for school.
Alright. So, now when we go to instruct Leonie, you can see, like, in bow, she's good at him. She's got a, +1 from the statue. She also gets +4 from being very refreshed.
Yeah.
That's +4 every time we instruct her in her bows. So, say she gets a perfect, that's 5 instructionals. That's +20, which is basically a full instruction set unto itself.
Damn.
I will master
So we got
this.
bow prowess. And, we could level up the flying while we're here, or just go all in on the bows. Since once she hits level 10, she'll be leveling her flying passively anyway. Honestly, I think it might be better to go all in on the bows, because once she hits C rank, she'll get close counter.
Yeah. And that's right.
Oh, it is. Okay, so next we can do we can do Lysithia. And honestly, I kind of want to see if we can't get her up to C rank authority, just because
Probably could.
yeah, because I don't remember if we have access to any C rank battalions right now, but if we do, being able to equip those would be, she'll get it when they do the self-study.
That's
so
fair.
But whether or not we have any C rank battalions right now, the battalion that I like best for her for like endgame Macule Evil Repelling Company, they're either a B or an A rank battalion, so like she's one of the like 2 or 3 people we actually are gonna want to put some time into authority on. So then Marianne, we can get you a reason so you have better offensive options. Motherfucker, all you have to do is get it perfect. And honestly, because she's so close, what do we have her on right now? Swords and Faith? Let's swap that up a little bit. Let's go Swords and Reason, since she's close to leveling both of those. And then we can instruct Cloud, Raphael, or Balthus.
Let's do Cloud.
Yeah. And let's see. Yeah, I kind of want to do that too. The sooner we can unlock his budding talent, the sooner it turns into a boon, and he'll just gain it faster passively. Plus, he's going to need a somewhat decent axe rank if we want to put him on our wyvern before the time skip.
I see.
And then Raphael or Balthus.
Raphael is definitely worse than Balthus right now.
In terms of ranks, it's arguable because well, no, Balthus does have higher ranks overall, but Raphael has better ranks on the things he cares about. I think overall as well, just because C+ brawling. And sure, Balthus has the C axes. But Raphael's not too far behind with D+. Plus he's got D armor, and we're not going to put him in an armor class. But between that and his axe rank, he should be able to certify for Armor Knight, which will just give him a nice buff to his defense. But I do kind of want to do Raphael, just because he's close enough to actually getting D rank authority that I think we could do that for him so he can equip some stronger battalions. There we go. And he gets Rally Strike, which is nifty enough. And we can put the other one into... we can put it into axes, why not? Alrighty. Group tasks. Honestly, Claude won't even be able to think about flying until he's level 20 anyways, because that's the earliest we can put him on a Wyvern, and Leonie's about to start leveling her flying passively. I think it might be time to switch up the group task to stable duty for the people we want on horses.
Okay.
So that'd be Lawrence, and I mean, it's up to you, really. Holy Knight Marianne is perfectly fine, but I ended up liking her better overall as a dancer. But the movement +1 skill you get from riding, I think, is still really good on her. I mean, aside from her, I can't think of anyone else that we'd even bother putting on stable duty right now. Yeah, if we were fielding Sylvain more, then maybe, but...
Yeah, but we're not.
So, Lawrence and Marianne, it is.
Because like, the only other person would be, like, maybe Leonie, but that's not what we're doing with Leonie.
Yeah,
so.
and if we spread her too thin, since she's already having to train in... We've already got her training in 4 weapon ranks, and she'll have to train in 5 because she's going to need some swords for Falcon Knight. If we spread her too thin, we're not going to hit the benchmarks we're going to want. So we should be good to go.
Hey, can I ask you something?
That was a fascinating lecture, but now my brain is fried. I feel like I need a change of pace to reinvigorate me. What do you recommend? Either a stroll around the monastery, the library, and look for a rare read, or catch a fish from the pond and cook it. And the best answer is definitely going to be one of those top 2. I feel like...
I feel like going for a rare read would fry his brain more.
It might, yeah. But he also likes, like, finding out the secrets about the church and the monastery.
I guess.
Like, at the very least, it's going to be the all-right answer. And I feel like I remember answering going for a stroll and that one being the all-right answer, but I honestly don't remember for sure. And I'm too lazy to look it up. I'll let you decide.
Oh god. Let's do the stroll.
That was the good one.
Now there's an idea.
A lot of points. Bow and flying, switch to... No.
I don't care what you want, children.
I care about what'll keep you alive.
It's Kikari.
Have some tea, you pretty man.
The prettiest princess.
You puri princess.
Yes.
Puri prisoner. I actually don't know. I have no idea what kind of tea he likes.
Lavender, like his hair.
Do we have? We do have lavender. Take it.
You asked me here for a reason, yeah? Well, at the very least, this should be interesting. Thanks. Tasty.
Talk. Our first meeting. Yeah, that's right.
Cute monks.
Honestly, that seems like something he'd be into.
Damn it!
That's fine. We can still make this not crap. Ambitions. What the fuck? You're a house leader. You've got ambitions. I've ruined his day.
His disappointment is immeasurable and his day is ruined.
Cool. Thanks for the treat, Frank. Let's do this again sometime, yeah?
You fucking liar. I can see you're angry.
Look at how pissed you are.
I better get my goddamn charm.
He looked
mother
offended.
God damn it.
With you,
Was it something I said?
I will deliver results.
It was.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
That's exactly what it was, actually, as it turns out.
Okay, you're on wiki duty next tea time.
You were doing so well before.
It's fun when you
I
know
don't.
what you're doing.
I don't know if it's because I've done 5 full run-throughs of this game, but I typically can just like guess my way through the tea times. But when I do mess up, oh boy, do I mess up bad. We're getting a lot of stuff though. That's neat. Oh man, I'm offended, and I was the one trying to make an effort.
I'm offended, and I was the one doing the offending.
Support. Claude and Balthus, tell us some stories.
Hey there, Claude. Where you headed? You need some extra muscle. Count me in.
No thanks. Not much need for heightened security at the monastery. Well, most of the time, anyway.
Ish, I can take a hint. Just trying to help you out. The way I see it, can't do better than cozying up to thee, Claude von Regan, future leader of the
Quite a load
Alliance.
you've got there.
Thank you for noticing.
Only gotta lower the price on your head.
Couldn't hurt. People trust you. They trust the folks you run with. I could use a little trust in my life.
So you're hoping this newfound trust will trick more people into lending you money? Yeah, count me out. You know, fighting debt with debt won't work, right?
Not with that attitude.
Just as well. If you mess up leading the Alliance, their plans are bust anyway.
Not until you
So
try.
be out, pal. By the way, Claude,
We haven't twitched his
really the heir of House Regan?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yes? That's my current understanding, anyway. Why do you ask?
I've never heard any talk of the last Duke Regan leaving a son behind when he died in that accident.
Apparently, my email and password had been breached on the internet somewhere, and they changed the email on the account.
Fun.
Yeah. So what we have had on the Xbox was actually right. It was my account.
Yes.
And the only reason we were able to use it was because the Xbox was a trusted device. And that's why it would log us in.
It's very strange.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So, but the account is once again mine. I've made a new password and all that whatnots. I will probably wait a bit to sign back up for the premium access, because all that does is, for our viewing pleasure, is like be able to watch an anime within an hour of it happening.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's fine. I have to wait the next day for whatever show I'm watching.
Right. I just noticed he's got a bow tie. This man's a fucking Chippendale.
What is he doing?
Waiting for me to click the button.
I mean, yes, but with the bow tie, I mean,
and the chain.
So the chain was fine until I noticed the bow tie.
So he's part of the Ashen Wolf House, which is an unofficial house of the monastery, and
that sounds like tax evasion.
You're not wrong. He's literally hiding underground to avoid his debts. But the chain, all the Ashen Wolves have that like chain motif to their uniforms, and that'll make more sense when you finish the side story. But
Ashen chains,
yeah, something like that.
Duke Oswald the Old. Tall tale, if you ask me. And if that's not the case, then who exactly did you get your Regan blood from?
Look at you figuring things out all by yourself. Sorry to say the true story isn't all that interesting. I was born to an offshoot of House Regan. When my crest manifested, I was accepted into the ruling bloodline. That's all there is to it.
Nice try, but I'm not buying it. House Regan produces dukes and leads the whole of the Alliance. Not having an heir is a matter of life and death. Any relative with a crest would be accepted immediately. But no one even knew you existed until fairly recently. It's fishy, Claude. Remarkably fishy.
Take that up with Flame.
I think I've finally figured it out. You're working for Lawrence, aren't you?
Here's what I really can't work out. Duke Oswald's only daughter, Tiana, whatever happened to her? I met her a few times when I was a kid. She was a great lady. Real looker, too, let me tell ya.
I see your mind was just as pure when you were a kid as it is now. How'd you even cross paths with her?
As the legitimate heir of a minor noble house, I got a pretty decent glimpse into high society. Lady Tiana was something special. Stuff of dreams, really. And one day, she just vanished. Poof. Gone. I'll never forget hearing about it.
Wow. So, you've had a particular interest in older women since way back when. Sorry, go on.
My old man told me I cried buckets. Even Holst lost it.
Holst? As in Holst, the Indomitable Alliance General? Huh. I never knew that.
Yeah. And after a while, I heard a strange rumor. Some say Lady Tiana left to live in a far-off land. Once I remembered that, the rest fell into place.
Right. Say, have you considered minding your own business? Isn't that enough of a handful as it is? If you want to have a real discussion sometime, bring me facts. Not a bunch of tired gossip. Deal? Anyway, Teach is waiting for me at the training grounds, so I better get going.
Nice try, Claude, but
He's got the Engie vein. Okay, there's the support. And back into school we go. We'll try that tournament again because I'm fucking stubborn. But first, if the Amiibo Gazebo is delivering, then
oh God,
stuff. Any gifts?
Of course not. We have to be punished.
Fine.
Got a pure water though.
Just yeah, I can pop a pure water now. The pure water is just a can of buble.
Hell yeah.
Rocky Burdock?
No!
Fucker. Oh, now we can plant 3 seeds.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I can scatter bone meal.
Oh.
If it's not going to raise the yield, though, I'll just prune since it's cheaper.
Maybe. Hi.
Okay. The tournament will be the last thing we do. We've got, what, 5 points to work with this time? Okay. So... we've got 1 student fully motivated. 4 more makes for a full teaching session. So, we could do... I think we could do Lawrence since he's getting kind of close to C rank Faith. And then perhaps... maybe Leone again, just because close counter is good. And then who else? Is there anyone in particular that's just calling out to you? Both of them, or one half?
Both.
Okay.
Together they are tricks yoga.
You're not wrong. Okay, so with that in mind, why don't you guys like the free food?
Why do I have to spend money on you children?
Here, you can have lasagna that's dressed up like a dessert.
Food tastes better when I get to share
My
it with
dessert.
I don't care.
Peas are good protein.
You didn't want the pheasant roast with berry sauce, so the sweet lasagna is what you get.
And eat my ace.
Oh, wait, no, not Claude. Wait, hold on. Who was it?
Leone and Lawrence are both on that.
Right. My brain turned off for a second there.
It happens to the best of us.
And me.
That looks tasty.
Could I at least persuade you to...
Oh, I forgot they have unique dialogue.
Eyes on your own plate. Don't you know it's disrespectful to waste food?
Okay. So, now, we got 3 points left. So our options are as follows. We can... wait, actually, are they about to make life much easier on me? I don't see Aloise anywhere. Is he just not here this month? Okay, he's just not here this month. Okay, that makes life a lot easier. So we'll train armor with Gilbert. We can go do the Rhea quest since that uses up an activity point, and then we can go fucking destroy some children in the underground fight club.
As a dedicated knight. I am to accompany you on your assignment. I may have slowed a step in recent years, but I pledge to you the full extent of my abilities.
Aren't you too formal?
I beg your pardon, but such is my nature.
Give us that sweet, sweet armor rank. That's not so sweet.
The glory of progress.
Actually, you know what? Let's go check on Ferdy real quick.
My name is Ferdinand Von Eye.
Hello?
The coffin instead. Oh, Professor. Here to recruit
Yeah.
me, I presume? Well, the eldest son
Fuck
of
off then. Okay.
God, I hate you. Oh, there's a...
Huh? What?
There's a support event on the map.
Oh.
Right.
With who?
Lorenz.
Oh. Oh. Okay, what do you want to talk about?
Professor, have you been looking for me again? I am very busy, you know. I must insist that disruptions for light-hearted chats of this kind be kept to a
Yes, I
minimum.
apologize, Lawrence.
Yes, of course, I apologize. Now, to the matter at hand, you a creep.
You're weird.
What did I tell you about falling victim to such salacious and slanderous rumors? As I've told you, there is obviously a conspiracy against me. There is no manner in
It
which
simply
I
could not be that I am the problem.
The girls do seem bothered.
Professor, I assure you, you have been deceived.
All I did was pull my penis out in front of them. That's all that I did. They should be lucky to look upon my noble dong.
You need to control yourself.
But if you truly do insist,
if I must.
Please understand, Professor. I am not some scoundrel out for conquest.
I know, that was the 3DS Fire Emblem.
As heir of House Gloucester,
Ha!
it is my responsibility to continue our noble line by finding a suitable lady to be my wife. It is a rigorous process. My family has the very highest standards for appearance, grace, temperament,
I thought he
and
said grace.
Oh goodness. I mean, that's Ingrid's family.
Ha!
Oh man, I'm gonna get myself in trouble. Nice. Highest standards for appearance. Explain that haircut then.
Explain yourself.
Typically, yes, even if others are sometimes critical of that notion. For the nobility, marriage is not merely a union of individuals, it is also a union of families. It would not benefit House Gloucester to be tied to a family of powerless commoners, would it? To achieve
Got enough
supremacy,
of that in
it
Game
is
of
necessary
Thrones.
for my line to be tied to that of an influential family. That is the
How
best
to get
path
more
to
of
peace and
that.
prosperity for all. So, as you can see, the future of the Alliance rests on my shoulders.
It's quite an obligation.
If it is a burden, it is one I am all too familiar with. We nobles are born to this duty. That being said, to avoid misunderstandings, I shall restrain myself until things
You
calm
should
down.
restrain yourself.
I would rather not cause trouble for you after all.
You are one of the women I would like to pull my penis out in front of. Oh, we had full motivation with him. Shit.
Damn it!
Oh well.
It ruined everything.
Nah, just not optimal. But if we mis-optimize a thing or two here or there, or even more than a thing or two, we're probably still gonna be fine. The game gives us plenty of tools to work with.
Yeah.
Okay, this quest is tea time.
You must be rather bewildered by the... However, no, you will most... May I ask a favor?
Lady Rhea, what do you like?
I know the tea she likes. I know she likes Angelica tea. Oh, she only lets us pick Tea of the Saints. Okay.
I'm pleased to have been invited.
So I can't give her tea that she likes.
I am grateful.
Got perfect recipes, gardening mishaps, and the opera.
Cooking mishaps.
Wait, gardening mishaps is what it was.
Uh,
Does she like mishaps in the garden as well as the kitchen?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
Books you've read, Fodlan's Future, or The Ideal Professor? Well?
I'm having trouble. This one's laid out.
Oh, that looks
different.
Awful.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's laid out different than the one that I was looking at last time. Folden's Future.
I think that's the one I'm on.
I see.
There we go. Last one is Strong Battalion, School Days, Children at the Market. I know she likes that last one, I'm pretty sure.
God, this is terrible. The last one I was looking at was like in alphabetical order.
She liked Children at the Market.
Cool.
I sense great potential in you. You possess something
Tell
extraordinary.
me about it. Laugh, nod, or sip tea.
Nod.
Of course.
There we go.
How quickly this delightful time has passed. However, we must return to our work.
Give me that charm! And that support.
I appreciate your effort.
Here we go. Oh, we actually got the support conversation with her. Cool.
Oh, hell yeah.
Welcome, Professor. This is the first time I have welcomed you here, is it not? There is no need.
If we can't get her up to A support, that's fine. As long as we get a B support with her, we get her paralog.
You are not speaking with the Archbishop.
Are you able to marry Lady Rhea?
Yeah.
That's weird.
You can marry the Pope.
That's weird.
I'm still nervous.
What a sweet child.
I am a sweet child.
My apologies. I should not be treating you like a child.
You can treat me like a child. I like Big Mommy.
Speaking of Gerald,
Oh,
may I ask
dear.
if he ever spoke of me to you?
Did he ever speak of me to you? He said you were incredible.
Is that so? Unfortunately, I am unable to believe that such words fell from
Are you calling me a liar?
I want you to know that you are free to speak candidly. There is no need to spare me from the truth, however harsh it may be.
Oh, man.
Since you are here, shall I tell you about the Gerald that I knew? By the look of it, you haven't heard much about his time at the monastery, have you? When I first met
That's the
Gerald,
one thing I
he was
don't
quite
like.
young.
Even if he wasn't gonna, even if they weren't gonna have him stick around, since they gave you like a few opportunities to get support points with him, you should have been able to have support conversations with Gerald.
Yeah, that is weird.
Because like, there's a Rhea paralog that she's not around for. You could have done the same thing with Gerald.
He was gravely wounded, on the verge of death. I tended to his
I just don't
wounds
like
and
how you have to
attempts
like
save his
read
life.
through supports with 3 different characters to get Gerald's backstory.
Gerald managed to escape a seemingly certain death. I made arrangements for him to receive further care at Garrick Mall. The moment he was deemed fully
I
recovered,
mean, yeah,
I invited him to join
but
the
that doesn't mean I have to like it.
He is a secretive man, but he's also your father.
Well, it is not a story I have often repeated. Even at the monastery, there are not many who know that. I tell you this because, to me, you are the child of the one who saved my life all those years ago. And also...
Yes?
Never mind. It is nothing. I simply wanted to say that I
But
trust
not enough to give you the story spoilers yet.
me today, you have... Well, suffice it to say that my day is brighter than it otherwise would have been. I thank you for that.
Okay, and now, Fight Club.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at this time. Who all we got that can compete? So, I'm fairly certain out of everyone, yeah, Leone is our fastest. And she was not doubling people. So we can't count on doubling to get through that. So honestly, he has no lance ranks. But either Balthus or Raphael might be a good pick, just because high attack means they can do more damage.
Are they beefier? Like in terms of health?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like Balthus has 33 HP to Leonie's. Oh, actually no, Leonie has 34 HP. But Raphael will definitely have 42.
Oof.
So let me see here. Let me just make sure that he doesn't have lance prowess. I didn't think so. And oh, but Leonie only has more HP because of HP plus 5. Without it, Balthus would have more. But that's whatever. So, do you have the best strength battalion you can? The answer is yes. Okay. Raphael, you're up. Just don't get doubled. Oh, even if you do, it doesn't matter.
Strength in action.
There we go. Now, make her sorry she ever procced her crest.
Jesus.
Should have trained better.
I'm gonna guess Ferdy next? No, just a soldier.
It's the gatekeeper.
This is a woman.
He's versatile.
Plenty more where that came from.
He's versatile.
Now Ferdy.
Now it's Ferdy.
Gonna make you regret not joining our house yet.
Should have trained better.
You will.
And Dimitri at the top? Yup.
Always. We should probably heal.
Yeah, it's gonna take all 4 rounds of combat to best him.
Oh.
I was so scared we were gonna miss one.
Don't know my own strength.
Okay, now
That
Raphael,
82.
I, your teacher, will keep the money you won. And the intermediate seal. Boom. There we go. Ha, take that. Especially you, Bernie.
Poor Bernie.
I'm not forgetting anything, correct? Did we already go by the greenhouse?
Yes.
Doesn't hurt to double check just to be sure.
I think. Yes.
Oh, wow. Ooh.
Don't die.
Only on days that end in Y. I'll hit up the advice box real quick, just cause why not?
Right.
Absolutely. It's the do.
I think that's Gilbert.
Or is it?
Either way, we don't care.
It is Gilbert. Fuck yeah.
That's Spaghetti Head, so we don't care.
Spaghetti.
And Dorothy, we can recruit her, I guess, so...
I'm a fan.
She only has fans. You see what I did there? Yeah. It's because she has Booba.
Oh. Booba.
Alright, time for class, bitches!
That show was a strange fever dream.
Honestly, yeah. Okay, Balti. Let's get you authority up so you can equip some better battalions.
Absolutely. It's good to teach your children to fend for themselves.
And he also gets rally strength. That's good.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay, Leone. You don't have to get close counter, but if you did, I'd be very pleased. There we go.
Nope.
Hell yeah.
I will match. Nothing to get excited about.
I beg to differ. For the last one, we'll go ahead and put it in. Honestly, I think, again, authority is the way to go, just because flying units cannot equip foot-locked battalions.
Yeah.
And I think the lowest rank flying battalion you get is rank D.
That would trick.
Yeah, and since she's about to be on a Pegasus's back, Pegasus. Yeah, that. Okay. Trix Yogurt. We did get the boon in armor. Excellent. So... it can wait for a while. And honestly, just because ranks and the things that she's good at now are going to be more helpful in the long run. But eventually, I do want to put a little bit of time into authority with her, because her personal battalion is very good. But if I remember correctly, the Goneril Valkyries are a rank B battalion. So... if you can get C+ axes, that'd be great.
Really?
Oh, you underachiever, you.
Really, Hilda?
Meow.
Fucking Hilda.
You're working on your writing in the background now. I think she gets Thoron at C if she doesn't already have it. Honestly, I can't remember. Does she? No, she doesn't. She honestly won't need offensive options beyond that, really. So the sooner we get that, the better. And then we can work on putting her points into ranks that she'll actually be using and writing. So, Lawrence. How close are we to getting recover? We're pretty close. If you get a perfect and some greats, you could probably do it. You motherfucker.
Nobody's doing great at learning today.
It's all because I asked them to do the opposite of that.
Yeah.
You dirty, dirty punks. Okay, it'll be a while before he gets another spell, so for now, I think Faith and Riding will be good. Just because he's not going to be on a horse until we put him in Dark Knight, so I think he needs A-rank riding for it. Yeah, A-rank riding. So the sooner we get him there, the better. These all look good. Lysithia's good. Well... yeah, no, that's good. Meow. I say that's good. That's good. We could work on the sword for her for now. Just because she will need swords for Falcon Knight.
Yeah.
And the sooner we get it out of the way, the sooner we don't have to worry about it.
That is fair.
So, swords and...
sorcery.
Not quite. Probably either bows or lances. You got it, dude. And that looks fine. Okay. Do whatever you want.
I don't care. Just go read a book or something.
It's Leonie's birthday. Let's have some tea, you little tomboy. You're a ginger. Have some ginger tea.
Aha!
Manuela had next to no cookies. Leonie's got a fucking mountain of them.
Rhea didn't have any cookies on her.
Huh, I didn't notice on her. They probably all went to her hips.
Because they don't know.
A dragon, a dragon.
This is great.
Okay. Cute monks, a new gambit, a garden in mishaps. This one is made easy.
Wow.
Ambitions, a dinner invitation, or fashion.
This is the terrible one.
It's either the ambitions or the dinner invitation, but I'm not confident enough that neither are going to be good.
A dinner invitation.
Cool. I know when you're doing tea with her, just Geralt can pop up. Yep, there it is.
The conversation got lively.
Don't throw away anything that's still usable, okay? I'll take whatever you don't need.
Is
You
that
trash gremlin? Chat, sip tea or nod.
What did she say?
Don't throw away anything that's useful. I'll take it. Or whatever that one is.
Nod. Or commend.
Perfect tea time. Now get back to class.
Invite me by again sometime.
We're so close.
Charm.
You wonder how Leone's doing.
Baltus.
Huh.
I'll talk to that motherfucker.
Ah, there you are. Can we talk? I need a favor, and you strike me as the charitable
I
type.
don't like where this is going.
Receptive, aren't you? I know I shouldn't ask, but I need
Me
some
too.
gold.
I'm a bandit.
I'm a bandit. I love gold.
This is a bad month for that.
Hard times all around then. Well, it was worth a shot. Guess that debt collector traveled all the way to Garrett Mock for nothing. If I were you, I'd feel bad about leaving the poor guy hanging like that, but it is what it is.
You'd better work hard to pay him back. By
No,
stealing.
it's a lose-lose. I owe the church, too. That means any work I do here, they take a cut. The only way to escape my financial burden is
Can't
to
run
get clear out of
money
folk.
if it was never your money.
Good luck out there. The thought excites me greatly.
Good luck
out there.
Wow. Cold as ice.
Have fun.
I was just joking, yeah? We all have to decide where we belong and then fight for it. Can't let your wallet control your fate.
Says the man hiding in the
Money
sewers.
was all I cared about.
Because
I never
of his
would have
wallet.
walked away from inheriting a baron's house.
It seemed very noble to me.
I hear that a lot. Still, it's true. I was the head of a minor house east of the Alliance. I like to say I stepped aside for the good of the house. Has a nicer ring to it than saying I just wasn't cut out for the gig. Or that I lacked the right temperament.
That's a good point. Perhaps
My
we should
distinguished
say
little
we're a
bro took my
liberator
place.
of things. That
That
sounds
kid's
better
a
than
much
bandit.
better man for the job.
I wish
Go
the
feeling
glasses
sorry
just
for me
showed up
now.
in the portrait.
I didn't mind one bit. Having Fuss is the worst. This way of life suits me much better. And you?
What about me?
You showing up at Garrick Mach was a coincidence wrapped in happenstance. Your pops was a renowned mercenary leader. It can be safely assumed you'll follow in his
No,
footsteps.
I'm a bandit.
Don't you ever feel like that life was decided for you?
You've got a point.
I know. And I suggest you start choosing your fate instead of just letting it happen. Why keep breathing if your life isn't your own?
To stay alive.
Well, there's a decided lack
Your
of
life
gold
is
here,
your
so I'll be
own.
off now. You think on what I said.
Motivation. Alright.
That wasn't so bad.
I know, you have to work with that hunk.
That absolute hunk of man.
How's this gonna help?
I'm really getting the hang of this.
Yes.
Last free day of the month. You know what that means.
Saturday.
It's actually a Sunday.
Sunday.
It doesn't work.
It's battle time.
It doesn't work.
No.
So, while we get more XP and rewards out of this one,
We got quest ones.
yeah, this one will unlock the merchants.
Hell yeah. What?
Doesn't work.
Yeah.
So, let's go get a merchant.
Yeah. I am escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space!
Tell that to the people colonizing Mars.
Damn it. It's happening. It's happening.
No, not yet. We're going to be moving battalions around. I don't want to waste money on ones we're not going to be using. Okay.
It's weird that they would give you that prompt before.
Well, it typically shows up when you've got either a lot of battalions that aren't at full health, or when you've got a few that are at really low health. And we have a little bit of each going on.
We have a lot that are at low health.
Yeah. So, we can equip one adjutant. And thinking ahead, in Sylvain's Paralogue, he's the only required unit that's one we're not going to be using. In Constance's, she is one of two. So getting more levels and more stats on her seems like it'll be better overall. So she can be the adjutant. But to whom? Also, in this battle, if we can, I want to get basic Leone and Raphael up to level 10 just because they're the closest. We'll give Constance to Balthus since that's the only one she can have support with. And a healing adjutant on a frontliner isn't bad. Okay. So, how strong are we again? 18, so we can offset 3 weight. We fully offset the trading sword. Not the iron sword, though. So we'll hold on to it for now. We've got 2 range in the Sword of the Creator, though. So we can get rid of the training bow now if we want. And honestly, I think that is the play. Cloud, meanwhile, I don't think we have any super special awesome bows. Again, no super special awesome things. We got that dark seal though. Let's see. Spirit dust. You're using that right now. So you can kill things better. Leone. I think is honestly fine with her selection of weapons. Yeah. How strong is she? 12. She can make it 2 points of weight. We can forge her training bow into a training bow plus. Lawrence has got that magic dough, so he good. Hilda. You probably want to forge her training axe, but she'll be good. You good. We can deposit that intermediate seal. And that rusted sword. And y'all is good. Okay, so now to go through our battalions. Because well, if we look at sorting by authority, you can equip D levels, you can equip C's. It's a shame the C's we have are not good for magic users. Marianne couldn't equip D's. Since we've got a better a better magic battalion than Stride. Stride's been useful. Yeah, but for right now, since this is just an auxiliary battle, I think this will be fine since it will give her magic buffs and whatnot. Hilda can only equip E still. Raphael can equip D level battalions. So his options are what he's got now or Saros Pegasus Company.
That's gonna hurt his physical attack.
A little bit, yeah. But the Pegasus Company Battalion is at level 1 while the Alliance Brawlers is maxed out. So it could get some extra attack. And that aside, having this leveled up some for Leone once she gets on a Pegasus will be nice. Yeah. I'm okay with that. Balthus, you can equip D level things, but there's nothing left over. So you can have the Alliance Brawlers for now. Constance doesn't need anything, and neither do the others. No, not quick. So we go to Marketplace, Battalion Guild, replenish just the ones we have equipped. And we has the blacksmith. Okay, so we're gonna want to forge the training bow that Claude has. Honestly, also the one that Ignatz has.
Thanks a bunch.
The one Leone has.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Does the steel lance get lighter? It does not, so we can hold on to that the way it is for now. Training lance gets lighter though. It's cheap, let's do it.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Yep.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Do any of these get lighter? No, they do not. Well, the training bow does. She's still got a good chunk of uses on it, though. And, oh, Raphael. The gauntlets do not get lighter, they just get better hit. Okay. And Claudia's the steel bow, yeah. I know that one gets lighter, but he's still got a good chunk of uses on it, so he can wait. Okay.
Come back soon.
Let me double check though real quick while we're here. Yeah, there are intermediate seals we can buy. Let me check how many we have.
Come back.
We have 9.
Oh, wow.
Like, we're gonna need more than 9 total anyway, so I'll get these ones for now and then probably not worry about intermediate seals for a while.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
And I say we're gonna need more than 9 or even however many people we get, you know, total, because, you know, like Shamir, we're gonna recruit her early, but she comes at an advanced class as sniper, but we could reclass her back into something else to get her a skill or something. So, worth keeping in mind. Okay. Let's take a look at this. A lot of axe users, an archer. Anything worth keeping an eye out for? The mercenary has axe breaker. He's got a trade secret, bouillon, thief with pass. Okay, so really the thief up here and the mercenary down here are the scary things. Hilda can use some levels, but Leone, Basic, and Raphael, we want to make sure we get up there. And the rest of this, I'd say this is fine. Doubts? Cool, cool. Save it up and to battle. Okay, someone who can chunk a hit from an archer and not care. Let's go with either him or can he reach over here? He cannot. Okay, so Abs McGee it is. We'll keep Hilda next to him for womanly buff.
Stay focused.
I stand
and
ready.
everyone else can move up just
Ready
a stitch.
anytime.
Who, me? Leave it to me.
So I just want to pull this archer and then just collapse on him. There we go. I think because the recommended level for this one is 6, this might be one of the few times for a while where we're going to feel like really strong compared to the enemies. You can go through bushes without caring. Okay, so... Ooh, yeah, I like these numbers. We'll put you... range to support anyone anyway, so we'll just put you there. She said the thing.
She said the thing.
Okay, and then let's see. Ooh, this feels so good. You can pull the scary boy.
Let's get to it.
Before we move you, let's set Lawrence here so he can use magic on the guy who's going to be standing in the woods, and also give Leone a man buff. You can rally speed. I think this should be good for this turn.
Ready and willing.
That's okay. We expected this. Or so we tell ourselves. Okay. Iggy. I was hoping you could do a little more work than that. Oh wait, that's right. Break shot. Do the thing. You'll lower his defense. And then you just gotta connect Raphael. Cloud. Much better. That should improve your chances to hit. You just gotta flip 1 out of 2 coins. There we go. Okay, so... Let's see. Why not? It's experience.
Sword.
You're not
I
wrong.
wonder how much more I can learn.
You can stand there. For support.
Morals.
Basically. Huzzah! Okay, hold
Don't
on.
expect much more than that.
The Merc is on the move. So let's see. let other units get the experience. Like I meant like shit, fuck. Once I move Hilda out of the way, never mind, she can have it. Ignots. Then Leone can get the experience. I'll go ahead and stick you there so Marianne can heal Hilda, and Scythia can heal you.
There's still a long way to go.
And then get up here, you silly little man-child. And make your friends feel stronger. There we go.
My friends are my power.
I fight for my friends.
Just try.
Wait, you have we didn't equip close counter.
Ah!
I am horrible. I am awful. I am everything that is wrong with our world. Okay, can you kill with a lance of any kind? No. Lawrence. My man, my main squeeze. There we go. Maybe that's the one I'm worried about, if at all.
Well done.
There we are. Okay. And this feels okay. Ooh, wait, so I'm gonna go on the offensive. I see that experience style. Okay, so murder this man. If we can arrange for Leone to have this kill, I would like that. 11 with the steel bow, or 11 with the steel lance, so we need a way to do 7. Iggy. Tempest Lance might kill, but if I don't need to use the extra weapon uses, there's no point. There we go. I thought he was going to give more experience than that. I'm just being honest. Cloud. Come up here. Put an arrow in his throat. And Raph, you can finish him off. Got that nice trade secret though. Shut up. That didn't happen.
You're right. I didn't see anything.
Alright. We'll give the experience tile to... I would have liked if Leone could reach it.
That would be nice.
She can if we hold out another turn. Yeah, that might be what I do. Training lance. Training sword. Training bow. Hilda, get up here with your training axe. And that is a pretty decent front line. Do that to get on support, I guess. And heal for experience. Why not?
Much needed.
He puts in some work. We are good stuff. We'll let Ignatz stand here, get some chip damage. That means Leone can stand here and get the man buff. But I need a way to do 6 damage to this man. Can you do 6 damage, Hilda? You sure can. Not Blizzard, get healed. Oh, so close. There's no more experience tiles. Oh, well. Lawrence, come get some healing experience.
Oh, nice.
And you two.
Take the trick.
And we can have at least one unit hit level 10. Oh, you're kidding me.
Bullshit.
But you know what we do get? A merchant.
Yes.
And some renown.
Yes. Bullshit.
Also bullshit.
Angie.
Now we have the Angie vein.
Yes. Yes. Constant Angie vein.
You're not wrong. Dead dude's birthday. I won't get charmed for this one.
Damn. Then what's the point?
There is no point.
Damn.
It's not like we can make him feel welcome in a foreign country or anything like that. Fuck that.
Fuck that shit. I'm not in his house. He can shove it.
Super. Another Lawrence and Marianne.
No matter how good of friends
Tell
I've
me,
become
Marianne,
with the
do you
dude,
have a
I'm
love of
still gonna
flowers?
have to murder him later.
Well, I don't
Actually, not.
I've happened upon a spot that's
not
just
quite.
teeming with splendid blossoms. Would you
Oh,
like me
really?
to show you?
I think I would rather stay. It would be for the best if you kept your distance from me.
Well, perhaps I could pick a few of the nicest and present them to you. With a beautiful bouquet in your arms, your magnificence would rival even that of the goddess.
I would never compare myself to the beauty of the goddess.
I see. Well, I don't mind. Oh, that is a lovely handkerchief you've got there. Did you know that a handkerchief reflects the sensitivity of its owner? Yours tells me you have quite a refined sensibility. If you only applied yourself a little more to the rest of your ensemble, there is no doubt in my mind...
It's not your job to fix her.
If you admire my handkerchief so much, you may have it.
I love you, Lawrence, but you're a douche in part 1.
It was a gift from my adoptive father. I didn't choose it for myself. I'm sure I don't share his refined sensibilities, though, considering how little he and I have in common. I have to go.
Such beauty. And yet, with just a little polish, she'd be a marvel. She put in some effort. I wonder. Indeed.
I almost hate that I like you so much.
Awaken her beauty.
I do be like
there is
that
nothing
sometimes.
that I, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, cannot do.
And Iggy and Leonie.
Who's there? Oh, hey, Ignatz.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Relax. You're not interrupting.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were training out here.
I sometimes come here to practice by myself. It's more like a real battlefield, you know? Shooting the targets in the yard lets you train your aim and all, but the tension just isn't the same.
You're right. A real battlefield feels quite different. But if that's the atmosphere you want, I feel even more like I'm intruding.
Oh, knock it off. You're already here. May as well stick around while I catch my breath.
Ah, okay, sorry. Thank you. Sorry to bother you.
You know you've said you're sorry about a dozen times since you got here.
Oh, I'm Ah.
It's fine. I guess it's part of your charm. Hey, what's that bundle of papers? Oh, did you come here to paint? I remember now. Someone said you're a great artist. You paint a lot, right?
Yes. Yes. When I have the time, that is. I enjoy painting. It helps me relax.
Oh, well, that could be your thing.
My thing? Huh? What do you mean?
Last time we talked about it, you said you didn't have a thing you were really amazing at. But if you like painting so much, it must be a skill you're looking to master.
My paintings are nothing but a hobby. Besides, I'm not that good. I never took art lessons. When I was little, I drew a picture for a young girl. The picture made her so happy that I decided to keep at it. That's how it started.
So you're practicing your art to make other people happy? Is that it?
I'm no good,
Oh,
but
no,
here's a quick
that's
humble
an
brag.
overstatement. I must insist again, it's just a hobby. Even if I were to become a master artist, it wouldn't be a useful skill.
Aren't you from a merchant family employed by the nobles? I think it would be really useful there.
I'm not inheriting the business. My brother is. My father said that I'm to become a knight. So my art won't do anyone any good. At all. Ever.
Oh, Ignatz.
Poor thing. Support's done. And no one managed to hit level 10, goddammit, so... I guess we're moving on. Oh, almost forgot. Very important.
The most important thing.
So here he is in the house PJs. He's got the butler costume. His personal color. The beige clothes. Or the fancy clothes. And then there's always abs.
I think abs might actually just be the best
with a very obvious cup now that I look.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. In battle, wear your cup.
Always wear your cup.
That's just good advice.
That's just good advice.
The Gautier inheritance.
That's so
Oh man.
That's not gonna protect anything.
Thanks.
Not even your drink.
No. No.
Tower of Black Winds. Okay, here we go.
Say, Teach, this must be the tower, don't you think? You know, even for a tower, it's pretty, you know,
fucking
towery.
dork. It's more like a fortress.
It's a remnant of ancient wars.
Oh,
I hear their leader Miklon is a former noble. It makes sense that he would already know about this place.
Several hundred years ago,
hi,
this was an
Gilbert.
important
Yeah, he comes with us on this
defeating
mission.
invasions from the north.
That's
Back
just
then, this
the
tower
way he
was
stepped
built
into
for both
the
surveillance and
conversation
defense,
seemed very
making it
abrupt.
difficult to seize.
Yep.
Gilbert, isn't it? You hail from the kingdom, right? No wonder you're so knowledgeable. While we're chatting so amicably, do you mind if I ask some questions?
I don't mind. If I can answer them, I will.
Have you ever seen the Lance of Ruin?
I have. A long time ago. It was an impressive, if not eerily ominous weapon to behold. According to Margrave Gautier, Miklon has used the lance to turn the tables on his pursuers.
Is that right? Then those without a crest can use it as well. Interesting. As far as I knew, that wasn't possible.
Oh, you can use it.
And then we have the
You'll
mythical
take
sword
10
of the
damage
creator,
every
which
turn.
can't be used by anyone except Teach, crest or no crest. Maybe you're just that special, Teach. Or maybe there's something you're not telling us. Either way, I expect
That does
big
bring
things
up an
from you in
interesting
this
point,
battle.
though. You've played Crimson Flower, yeah?
Yes.
So Edelgard has a Crest of Flames, too.
Yes.
But she can't fully use the Sword of the Creator.
That is weird. That does seem like an oversight.
I thought that for a long time, too, until I was thinking about this the other day, and I thought of what the reasoning was. But, I'm pretty sure you'll get that bit of story in Cindered Shadows. So for now, we're just gonna rely on Claude, and maybe he'll exposit some information some
Are you
other
now?
time.
Then why don't you hand over the sword of the creator for a bit? Then again, it would just be a heavy blade in my hands. There's no justice in this world.
Like, she
Teach.
can equip it and use it. She just can't use it
The
at
rain
2
is really
range.
coming down now. Let's finish this quickly.
Do they put this here for furries?
If it was for furries, then they would be anthropomorphic.
Fair enough. So this map, this fucking map. Okay,
Oh, yeah, I
so
hate this fucking map.
couple things to be aware of. This is the first map where we're gonna have to deal with reinforcements.
Oh yeah. I hate this mission.
Oh, it's gonna sound a lot worse once I'm done telling my story about it from my playthrough.
Oh, great.
So, first set of reinforcements comes from this back set of stairs. 2 thieves on either side here and 1 mage in the middle. And there's 2 waves of those. I think the first wave comes... we'll have a turn, they'll have a turn, we'll have a turn. Then that's when the reinforcements come, I believe. And they'll come 1 turn. They'll get 2 turns to do shit, and then the second wave will come. So 6 total reinforcements from here. The next set of reinforcements spawn from these 2 doors here. They'll spawn 1 thief here, 1 thief here. They don't spawn, though, until any one of our units crosses this threshold here, passes this pillar. So we can kind of plan for them.
Yeah.
The thing that makes them difficult to plan for, though, is being sandwiched between these guys over here and them. Now, here's what happened on my playthrough of this map on Maddening. Gilbert, he's basically a big meat shield, right?
Right.
It doesn't matter if he goes down, we don't get anything for keeping him alive. And he doesn't canonically die if he goes down, he just retreats. So, if he goes down, not the end of the world. I figured, well, might as well keep him alive, because he's a slow-ass armor knight, so I'll be able to get ahead of him, and then trigger the beast fight up here, and I can use him to absorb an attack. That was my plan. So he's so slow that he'll be close enough to the reinforcements that spawn back here that he is going to come back here and try to fight them. And that wouldn't be an issue, except he can't hit the thieves for shit, even though they can't do damage back to him. But the mages that spawn here will kill him very quickly. So, whether or not he survives that doesn't matter. I do think it's worth it to keep our people hung back here so that we can take care of the reinforcements that spawn here so they're not trying to push up on us. And also, so because it'll take them a turn or two to kill Gilbert, both waves of reinforcements will be here by that point, and then they can kind of group up together, all six, and come at our rear flank, which isn't fun. But I managed to keep him alive throughout that encounter in my playthrough. And he chooses... His pathing is the shortest route possible, so he'll hug the wall. Which pulls these archers.
Yeah.
And from full health, one archer damaged him, and the next one that shot at him killed him. Again, still not an issue. He can go down whatever.
Yeah.
Once you aggro these archers, they're just going to come all the way around and start coming at you. And the way the units on this map work is they're in groups. Like you got, I'm pretty sure these two axe fighters are one group, then you got your group here, group over here, group over here. When the archers, and it'll pull all four archers at once, not just like the ones that are in range to hit Gilbert. Once they pass a group, that group starts coming with them. So I unknowingly ended up pulling everyone from here except Miklon. I ended up pulling everyone except for like one, this archer here I think, and like one guy over here, and the armor knight back here. Everyone was coming around for me. I pulled the entire map. And that was not fun.
No.
Yeah, no, I just barely managed to get through it. I don't want to try again if I don't have to.
Yeah, let's try it.
Because I pulled back as far as I could to try to get them to stagger and trickle in. And I just used this little hallway here with the pillar in the middle to sort of filter some movement as a choke point. And it felt very satisfying to get through because it felt like a puzzle solved. But it doesn't need to be a puzzle at all. Because I believe otherwise, if we don't pull the furthest back groups, they'll wait till we just aggro them, which is a lot easier to take care of, because that way we're only taking care of them one group at a time. So that's probably what we want to make happen. And as far as other stuff around the map, the only things worth like paying attention to are like there's some vulnerary drops here and there which are nifty. This guy drops the key to that chest. He's a completely optional enemy who stands out of the way. He won't chase us down if we don't aggro him, but that accuracy ring is very nice. It's just a matter of making sure whoever we send to pull him can live one hit from him. But that aside, not a whole lot else going on. Miklon can be kind of scary because Lance of Ruin is a scary weapon, but he doesn't have a crest, so if you like pull him to aggro him, even if you pull him with like a dodge tank who can't hit him very hard, he'll just take 10 damage from having the Lance of Ruin equipped when he attacks. So he's pretty easy to take on. It's the beast that's more worrying.
Yeah.
And we should have plenty of gambits to take the beast on, provided we don't pull the entire map. But yeah, so that should be interesting. Make sure we got all the abilities we're going to want equipped. Let's see. He does. So does he. Just in case we master Monk, I'll go ahead and take off Battalion Desperation, because if we master Monk during this battle, we'll get Magic +2. We'll take off Axe Prowess for Close Counter. And again, just in case we master Soldier, we'll take off Authority for Defense +2. I mean, Fighter gets a Strength +2. But honestly, I think, yeah, Authority is a bad... The abilities are bad. Your Authority skill is good, though. I guess in case you master Fighter, and you have a space for Speed +2, we'll make sure you have a space for Magic +2. Same for you. We are good. Now, items. Everyone has healing items, good selection of weapons. We don't need the trade secret, clogging up our inventory. Honestly, we might want Stride for this map, just in case.
Yeah.
And then... Oh, do you have D-Authority yet? No? Shit. Because the sooner we can get him a Magic Battalion, the better. But I think everything else here looks a-okay. So, just gotta make sure we have Constance equipped to someone that'll benefit from them. Honestly, any of our frontline fighters. We'll do Balthus again.
Well.
Restore our battalions.
Come back soon.
And get everything set up. We can have Balthus and Ignatz rally Hilda, so she'll get +4 strength and speed. And have her pull these guys. And we'll have you all hang back here to mess with the fools when they come through. Okay. So now let's just see here. 11:45. I'm gonna try to get through this one tonight, or call it here and pick up next time.
Let's maybe call it
No, I get you. On the bright side, we've got all our preps done, so should be just get into it, and if nothing, next time we sit down, we should definitely be able to get through this battle, and maybe like the whole explore period of next month. Yeah. Alright. I don't think we could have prepared any better, so here's hoping nobody goes down this time. Alrighty. Yeah, but I mean, honestly, we've got. I'd be surprised if by the end of this, we had. I'd be surprised if not everyone. I'm not gonna say not everyone, but at the very most, we only had. I'll say. Or, well, hold on. What's the correct way to phrase this? I expect we don't have. I expect after this map, at the most, we'll have maybe 2 people who can't promote. So out of our 10, I'm expecting at least 8 to hit level 10, with the other 2 being at level 9.
There's a whole lot of fighting that goes on this one.
Oh yeah, especially when you take into account the reinforcements, because like I said, 2 waves of 3 here. I think it's 3 waves of 2 from these doors. They come for a while, and it's really fucking annoying. But like honestly, the only good thing I could say about pulling the entire map the way I did, even though it was an accident, is like it was stressful. And by the time I dealt with them, I only had one. I was back here, and like sure, the only enemies on the map left were Miklon, like an archer here, this knight, and then the reinforcements that would spawn here. But I had like 1 divine pulse left for the entire map, including beast form Miklon. But like the one nice thing I could say about pulling everyone the way I did was that once I decided I was ready to pull these guys, they were all I had to deal with. No one was trying to crash into me from the back.
Yeah, that is nice given the circumstances.
Yeah. Because since I didn't have to play it that way, that might be tougher than I'm thinking. Because I know, even on hard mode usually, once you start pulling these guys, that aggroes this group as well. And it's supposed to be a pincer attack is what it's supposed to be. So, like, it's, you can either bring your whole group up here and be caught in a true pincer, or you can try to set up your group back here just out of range and send one person up here to trigger the reinforcements. But then it's like, they're going to have a heck of a time making it back through these thieves to the rest of the group. And I don't know, it's tough to say. That might be the way to do it, but like the only person who'd have a chance at making that work would be probably Byleth.
Yeah.
Just cause like at this point, is Leonie a better dodge tank? No, she's not. Not yet, but even if she were, Basic has better defensive stats, so when people do break through, she'll take the hits better. Because, like, honestly, either her... Hold on, just out of curiosity, let me make sure everyone's got their lightest weapons equipped, because now I want to see if anyone is a better dodge tank than her. Fire... honestly, probably heal, I guess. Training axe, training gauntlets, training weapons, and heal on the healer. So avoid 42, 20, 22, 21, 7, 23, 30, 32, 19, 15. Yep, she's our best dodge tank. Honestly, this part here is what scares me the most. Because what I plan to do is let Gilbert die this time. Because if he dies, that was the whole thing that aggroed these archers here, because he hugs this wall. It'll be interesting trying to find a balance between using him as a meat shield and making sure that he dies before all these enemies are taken care of.
If only you could do friendly fire.
That'd be something. So, it's not friendly fire, but on lower difficulties, by this point, everyone's level 10 or above. So not only have you reclassed by this point, but it's perfectly plausible to have mastered these beginner classes and gotten your movement tech out of them. Because they all give a movement tech combat art for mastering. Like Myrmidon gives swap, Fighter gives shove, Monk gives drawback, and Soldier gives reposition, which I think is the best one out of the lot. But those repositionals, we don't have access to them. But if you have them by now, you could kind of use that to keep Gilbert out of the way. But on speed runs of this game, like the strat that you generally see people use for this map is like for Golden Deer, they've kept Lysithea alive, and like maybe one other person, but killed off the rest of their students. I think Black Eagles, it's Lindhart, and I don't know who you would do it with on Blue Lions, because I don't know off the top of my head who gets it, but like if we were speed running or low turn counting Verdant Wind, we would have dumped all our stuff into Faith for Lysithea instead of Reason, because at A, she gets Warp. And even if she's still like base level, as long as, well, not even base level, as long as she's got like one extra point in magic, the speed run has you stick her here and warp Byleth over the wall here and just move in and do everything, which is kind of fun. But I've never been too interested in low turn count runs or speed running for myself. I think it's interesting to watch just for ideas, but
speed runs are hard to like watch to get strats for like what you're doing here, because
for
speed
like
runs,
a real playthrough, yes, speed runs are not good to watch for like strats,
because speed runs kill off all of their students so that they don't have to.
Yeah, like the best you can hope for from speed runs is like, because low turn counts runs of Fire Emblem games are just what they sound like. It's trying to clear the game with the least number of turns as possible. So while that sounds the same as a speed run, you know, a low turn count run, fundamentally, it's not. You want to take as few turns as possible, so you want to do as much as you can on each of your turns.
Yeah.
While speed runs, that's all about taking as few actions as possible.
Yeah.
So like there are some places where that lines up. Like an LTC run would use that same warp strap to get Byleth over the wall, because this is just a defeat commander map, not route. But so like every now and then speedrunning and LTCs overlap, but that's like the way they do it. Like I know on Crimson Flower, speedruns and LTCs overlap with how they treat Edelgard, in that they don't do anything with her pre-time skip, and she auto levels to 20 at the time skip. And since for especially on speedruns, you're setting it to the lowest difficulty, once you know with the auto level, she can one turn Rhea at the end of Crimson Flower, because her personal combat art for her relic axe, it doesn't matter if she kills with it or even if she connects the hit, just using it lets her move again that turn. I think it's called Raging Storm or whatever. So if you go into the final map with Amir fully repaired at 20 uses, You can have her one turn Rhea, and it's fucking nuts, honestly. Yeah, speed runs. I don't think I'd be too interested in trying for myself. I think they're fun to watch just because that's interesting. LTCs, I've never really tried one, but that could be something I could see myself trying someday, maybe. But I have too much fun like using everyone instead of only like one or two busted units. But that's just me. Like there's all sorts of other crazy Fire Emblem challenge runs you see people do. Like there's 0% growths is a popular one. Oof. Like the only way you get extra stats is like in Three Houses' case would be from equipping your battalions. Any like plus stat abilities like HP plus 5 for instance. Stat modifiers from promoting. And stat boosters, and that's it. Otherwise, you just have your base stats from the beginning of the game.
Fucking Kingdom Hearts level 1 bullshit.
Yeah. Some games have easier times with 0% growth runs than others, but again, that's one that's like, I don't know. I'd have to pick one of the easier games to try that, but I could see that being interesting. And like, I've never knowingly given an honest shake at an Iron Man run, but that is one I could see myself doing, because that's one I know I could do. And that's just where classic mode, you don't reset. If your lord dies, the run's just dead. It's a Nuzlocke, is what it is, basically. But, yeah, no. But we're not doing challenge runs.
No.
So, we should be able to get through this.
We're doing a challenging run.
Yeah.
But not a challenge.
Alrighty. I don't remember if I saved or not, so I'll do it one more time just to be safe. And then I believe that's it.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Oh, that's what I say.